Hello, 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 and welcome back to Pokemon Sing and Song. I'm your host, Jeremiah, but my friends here call me Zombie. Last time on Pokemon Sing and Song, our heroes had a bit of a spat in front of the Pokemon Center as Shinra decided to get revenge on Lucas for incapacitating her the previous week. A quick fight broke out between the two, where Clarin was quickly subdued. Where Shinra was quickly subdued by Specs webbing. Was subdued by Specs webbing, and the fight was mainly between Shinra's Pokemon, such as her lovely little Trapinch, and Zig and Spec of Lucas's team. The fight continued on for some time, ending off with Lucas getting punched in the face after Clarin released Shinra from the bindings. After the punch in the face, everybody rested for the night and and if my players could remind me, did we rest for the night or did we just rest until the rest was over?
I believe we just completed a long rest. We didn't wait for a specific time.
All right, so that means that it's currently a little bit dark out because it's about 5-6 o'clock. After waking up and doing their trainings, the group headed out on to the Whispering Woods, a wrought wood iron forest. In the forest, they began finding things like sleeping Pokemon all around. The sleeping Pokemon, however, were very threatening as most of them were Ferroseeds and Pinecos. While walking, the group managed to find a shortcut through the woods. Taking a quick sidestep, Clarin and Schmidt decided to be the first ones to go. However, this quickly proved to be a hazardous decision as the two of them failed their stealth checks and caused two Pokemon to fall down. An aggressive little Ferroseed that tried to steamroll Schmidt, while the Pineco, getting furious, began to detonate with a self-destruct, which we found that they can learn at level 6. But just in the nick of time, Clarin was able to reel back a leg and kick the Pineco across the forest. It exploded in the air, and several more explosions sounded throughout the forest as more Pineco ignited. Then the group continued along the path. Right after the shortcut, they noticed a Komala just gently sleeping under a tree. All of them, knowing the dangers of a Komala, quickly avoided it. Though they had to wait for a minute to avoid it, as a trio of Seedot were crossing the path. Then, as our heroes came to a bend in the road, they found yet another secret passage. This one led them to a grotto where several baby Pokemon were hiding. Two Hatenas, a Ralts, and a Swablu. These Pokemon were quickly snatched up by any player that could toss a ball fast enough. Though, as soon as the Pokemon were gone, suddenly a great beast of a Pokemon appeared to try and take the Pokemon back, a massive Ferrothorn that thundered into play. Clarin, feeling a little bit too pompous after kicking a Pineco before it exploded, decided to throw a Pokeball and catch the Ferrothorn, which he did. He caught the Ferrothorn, trapping it in a Pokeball, and then almost proceeded to chuck it into the woods where it might never be released from said Pokeball. Lance, being the altruist that he is, quickly saved the Pokemon with the help of Theodosa, and after everybody cleared from the grotto, he managed to break a deal with the Ferrothorn and tell it that all the baby Pokemon that were taken here will be given love and attention and protected. After that, the group quickly continued down the path, wanting to avoid getting trampled by the Ferrothorn if it changed its mind, going out of their way to even avoid a sleeping Swablu that was sleeping on a rock. Then, after the group continued walking for a bit, they came across an ancient amphitheater. This amphitheater, however, was not as quiet as the rest of the Whisper Wood, as a punk rocker named Gustav was jamming along with his trio of Pokemon in the center. Upon seeing the team, he quickly challenged them to a fight, to which several players actually wanted to battle. So it was decided that it would be a double battle. Shinra took on the side of Rocker Gustav, while Lance and Lucas decided to take the other side. And that's where
Team L.
and that's where we are now. Our teams are in the heat of the fray. Gustav is side by side with his Pokemon Klax, attacking the little Zigzagoon Zig. Togepi just attacked Lucas for a massive attacking Grass Pledge. And Lance is over there about to make his move. Welcome back, everybody.
I can't believe Lance is fucking dead.
He got the corona and couldn't make it a week. Alright, but in all seriousness, Lance, it is actually your turn.
Okay.
So let us begin.
Oh, by the way, all of the tokens that were replaced need to roll initiative again.
Oh.
I mean, it was the start of initiative anyways, so...
Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy.
Wait, Lucas, why was your token put down to
because
the bottom?
I did dumb stuff, don't worry about it. And the Togepi.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Togepi's up there.
Alright. There we go, we should be fixed around now. Alright. Lance, you're up.
Okay. Let's see.
Crack that egg, please.
No, I'm not shooting that thing. I'm not shooting that thing.
I mean, just punch it. Just struggle attack it, but do something.
Or he has a gun.
Yeah. You can go ahead and try.
Yeah, you know.
You can attempt. Attempts are welcome.
Hey, it's minimum 1 damage.
Yeah, so you only gotta do it for the next 40 minutes.
Yeah.
I suppose it's... How long would that be? 10, 6... Do 6 points of damage every minute. Yeah, you'd be here for 10 minutes.
Alright, Lance, are you going to make your move?
Yeah, sure. Lance reaches into his other pocket, the one the gun isn't kept in.
Thank God.
Lance DeLaRue uses caltrops. Lance, may I give some flavor real quick on how you do this?
Yeah, sure.
I imagine you do it like Dale Gribble. Reach into your pocket and throw it out. Pocket sand! Set 8 square meters of caltrops within your range. All 8 meters must be adjacent to at least one other space of caltrops. Caltrops can use terrain to count as slow terrain. As slow terrain. And a grounded foe that runs into the hazards will lose a tick of hit points and become slowed until the end of their next turn.
2 more.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
2 more.
It's 8. So
4, 5, 6, 7.
I count 6.
That doesn't count. That doesn't count the first square you start on.
Yeah, it doesn't. Well, yeah. Well, you would still that's still 6. You still have 2 more.
It doesn't. I was wondering.
You need to fill up 8 squares.
Well,
Yeah, I know. I was wondering because it doesn't. Wondering, can I? You said 8 squares meters. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can I set them on top of other people?
I mean, I assume.
Oh, yeah.
That doesn't
say anything like
Just don't activate until they move.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll have to move in order to activate them, but you can totally throw them underneath them.
One on Togepi and one on Rocker Gustav.
Alright, sounds like a legitimate way of going about things.
And then Lance.
Hey, I just need
with the rest of
to
his turn.
hide behind it.
And Lance with the rest of his turn. 2. 3.
Just getting away from there because you don't want to get messed up like Lucas did.
Making sure to stand behind the caltrop, so they have to at least walk through it if they get to me, unless they have range.
range is a problem.
All right. So, Lance, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Shinra,
That's
you
it.
are up.
I'm gonna use an order on Togepi, and I'm gonna tell Togepi to go wild.
Reckless Advance, description,
Yes.
+8 melee damage and vulnerable trip on 18+.
No, plus 8 damage and vulnerable. Then trip on 18 plus. Yeah.
Since a order was used on it, Togepi's gonna gain a momentum,
All right.
and that will end my turn.
All right.
Didn't you already use Reckless Advance on her?
Yeah,
No.
but I can keep spamming orders on it.
Oh, sorry.
Reckless Advance, I can use multiple times. I can only use the attack again though once.
Mm-hmm. No, but okay, nothing because like the stratagem, I'm pretty sure you apply it once, but whatever.
All right. Then it is Lucas's turn.
Okay, doesn't change anything because even if you don't use Reckless Advance, you use something else.
Well, you can apply reckless advance as either a stratagem.
Yeah, or an order, refreshing at the end of every turn.
If it was a
Oh, yeah,
stratagem, then it would be if she applied it as a stratagem, it would be permanent the entire thing, but she'd drain 2 AP. But if you're just using it as an order, you don't have to.
I
It's a-
never, I never
don't know.
thought about it that way. Okay, and I actually never thought that this is not new. Okay, well, as always, special shock therapy with the taser.
You're sure?
I mean,
Dude, I think if your trader's knocked out, I think you technically lose.
Yeah, I don't think you can. You might be able to win based on the Zig, but I don't think you can send out another Pokemon at least.
Yeah, Spec would not be
no,
able to do anything.
if I faint, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, are you sure you want to go along with a melee attack at a Pokemon that is a ticking time bomb?
Don't worry, I can move after. And yeah, I need to roll it manually though. It's 1d8 plus 6, 1d.
To hit. Don't forget.
Yeah, roll 1d20. There.
That hits.
Yep, 1d8 plus 6 plus 12. 25 damage. Special, of course. And electric, but doesn't matter.
That is 25 damage to Togepi. Togepi is hurting.
And then I disengage this way.
Well, you use an attack to
You
use your
can't
action to
attack and disengage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you can walk away.
the move.
Oh, as a one.
Disengaging is a shifter. Yeah, disengaging is shifter.
Oh yeah,
All right.
I forgot the disengage. I don't like the disengage action in this.
Is that the end of your turn then, Lucas?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Lucas, you still have to go ahead and do Zigs.
Mm-hmm. Hey, let me get a refresh on what he has, because it for sure doesn't have headbutt for now.
That's where all these little items that you have on Theodosa.
I'm gonna disengage and then tackle him.
Oh, are you trying to tackle him into Gustav?
If only, but no.
Yeah, you missed.
No, I wanted to tackle him into the spikes.
Which would also tackle him into Gustav, who's right next to him.
Mm-hmm. I
Which
mean,
I
he can
think
also
would also
move.
I think would also
aside.
shift Gustav over onto the other spikes.
Claren,
Well-
you can say that out loud if you like. Schmidt and Claren, you guys can commentate as much as you like.
Yeah.
Claren said in chat that meanwhile Claren is playing with the additions to his team. The cute Pokemon from the grotto.
Oh, Claren, you might want to switch to the chat in the stream instead of having the journal. so that they can see the chat and the rolls.
All right. So what?
That he missed. Zeke tried to tackle, but it's a 3. I doubt he has less than 2 dodge.
All right, Theodosia, what are you going to do? Lance.
Hibbity hobbity confusion.
Hibbity hobbity, get off my property.
Meh.
On
On Clax.
Clax, that hit.
That's good damage.
Let's see. Let me just get up Clax's.
Did the one that wanted to post the link to the stream did so?
Yeah, that's posted.
Okay.
Neener.
All right, so
Psychic force directly in your face.
Clax takes the hit and goes very dizzy, spins around once, twice, 3 times, and falls over. Clax has been taken out of combat.
Haha!
Ah, Clax, no! My little drummer's down for the count.
Run away.
All right, and that's the end of Theodosia's turn, I assume.
And yes, she does that and immediately runs behind Lance.
I'm not. Theodosia goes. I'm not getting out there.
That fucking dog would be terrifying.
What everybody is currently seeing right now.
What do you mean?
It's in the Discord.
Let me take a look. Just a menacing little Togepi.
Or at least Lucas gets front row view.
All right. So Gustav looks around and he says, "Oh man, you guys are a little bit stronger than I was expecting. Back up."
Stop! Get off your ass and do something.
Well, I got no choice. Strings and backup ain't good enough for this fight. He pulls out a Pokeball from his belt, looks at it with a little bit of apprehension. It's a Pokeball covered with stickers. And he says, "Come on, Diva. For old time's sake, do this for me, girl." And he tosses a Pokeball out, and a little blue seal appears.
Oh, hey, time to swap. Hi, a Poplio.
A little blue seal Pokemon appears and goes, "Pop, pop, pop!" And Diva the Poplio is sent out onto the battle. Can you guys remind me? I'm not used to using players. Is he still able to make an attack?
Yeah,
He didn't use his Pokemon turn, so yes.
Alright, so he's going to... dang, he's going to have to take some damage from these Caltrops, isn't he? Wait, hold on, Zig's
If he moves.
Zig's only 5 away?
He still takes a tick though, I think, if he's.
If you move,
If he moves, he takes a take of damage because he's standing directly on some.
yeah.
Basically, right now, imagine in that little square he's on. Imagine him literally just surrounded by Caltrops.
Yeah, he cannot move without stepping on one.
Alright, he looks at Zig and knows that he didn't do this, but knows he needs to deal with this situation somewhere. Things might get really bad. So he goes ahead and uses, he decides, "Little boy, you need to get out of here and turn tail." And he uses, and he lets out a screech with his guitar. Hold on, why does it show the little red text instead of actually doing the move?
Did you select his token?
No, it's still saying syntax error.
Ooh. Did something mess up on the sheet?
It shouldn't be.
I mean, you can just roll it manually. It's a d20 anyways.
Yeah. Oh wait, I see what's wrong. For some reason, the damage. No wait, Supersonic doesn't have damage. It's a status move. Oh wait, perhaps that is.
Roll it
Is it
as a
set to a
roll it as a
status?
status. Yeah.
Is it set as a status?
Yeah.
Are you rolling it as a status?
I can roll it as everything under the sun. It's still giving me syntax error. I'm just gonna roll the d20.
That's not a miss. Probably. Let me see.
The AC for Supersonic is 6.
Is
oh.
what?
The AC for Supersonic is 6.
6. Then it's gone.
Yeah.
Shinra from the back. Come on, man!
Let me add Diva to the fight.
Mm-hmm.
While I'm adding Diva, Shinra, Togepi, the Togepi is ready for battle.
Question: defense does not actually lower environmental damage, right?
Correct.
You take a you take a tick of hit points from this. Is what it is.
If you
Yep,
walk
take
on
the
it.
tick.
Mm-hmm. You still take. The spider is not actually there. It's on my shoulder.
This means I'm not standing in the spikes, as Togepi is going to make a struggle attack on...
I honestly thought you were going to
Lucas.
go for another metronome.
I can't. I can only do it twice.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
it's
scene times 2.
There's a way around that with Duelist, but I don't have enough momentum for that.
Oh, is that why you're building up momentum with your...
That's why I canceled my stratagem and then put my orders on.
You close the type order. The turn order.
Oh, there it is.
It's currently still Togepi. Togepi, roll your struggle. That misses.
That
And
has
that miss.
that actually has a +3 accuracy bonus, though. I don't know how.
Okay. Oh, but I
still
have 2 speed, so I have 10 speed, more than 10 speed. So yes, it's still a miss.
Alright, Togepi misses with the struggle attack. Lance, once again, you are
Why
up.
doesn't they Shinra use the struggle?
That does say Shinra. You struggle. That was Shinra's.
Yeah, that was
I
Shinra's
mean,
struggle.
the D20 doesn't change. It might have
The
changed
D20
the
doesn't
damage.
change.
Yeah, the D20
Well, yeah.
would have been the same anyway. Anyway, Lance. You gonna shoot somebody?
I really don't want to.
I mean, to be fair, this is a friendly match.
I'm giving everyone the knowledge that I can, but I don't want to.
One of these people is not a part of our group.
Yes, but that's
Yeah, but
still assault.
Yeah,
Lance is
it's still a friendly fight.
Falsetto is very lax on some weapons. They're not lax on frickin' guns.
Lance reaches into his coat and he grabs the handle of a Nerf gun
Nerf gun.
and he points it at Rocker Gustav and he shoots. Unbeknownst to him, though, the ends of the Nerf bullets do have fucking, I don't know, they're like hard rubber. It's rubber. I just basically pulled out an airsoft gun. I have one of those. Let's just say he has one of those when it's not dire.
So, do you want to make it so where, if you use your gun during a friendly fight, you don't get the bonus if it's a real bullet?
Yeah, sure. It's just an airsoft.
All right, we'll just
I
say
mean, like,
we'll just say you can only use salt pellets in friendly fights.
somebody whoop. Wait, did I click the right button? Did I do the
I
right
wanna
thing?
see us deal with Team Lurk and him shooting them dead.
You want a what? Oh, there it is. My
He picked
ranged
up the
struggle
wrong
attack.
gun.
Wait, I think I had to. Is he? Fuck. I think I also had to move forward a bit. So I did.
Just a quick question. What happens when the trainer faints?
If Gustav faints,
Mm-hmm.
then he is out of the battle and his Pokemon are not able to operate without him. Unless they have, like, high friendship and know what they're supposed to do. I believe that's how it goes.
Does a 15 hit him?
Yes, a 15 hits.
I mean, anything over 11 hits most of the time.
I shoot him.
You shoot Gustav?
Yes.
Lance sounds so
And
apprehensive.
question.
Well, as I said, he sounds apprehensive. He sounds apprehensive because fucking. I kind of already said he doesn't know what he loads his gun with.
So he's just not sure if he's just full on shooting a man.
Yes.
Alright, Gustav takes it to the shoulder and says, "Ah, man, that freaking hurt. Is that a gun?"
I mean,
I would like to take a
fair-
shift and run myself to the ground.
They're rubber bullets.
to be fair, I'm using a taser, so.
He has a fucking taser.
One of these things is specifically lethal. The other thing is specifically not lethal.
Also, his
Rubber
taser
bullets.
his taser
I
looks
don't
like a
know that.
brush that you'd use to brush a bowl with. It doesn't actually like go zzz, zzz. Alright. Anyway, so Gustav is like fuming angrily at Lance, and now it's Shinra's turn.
I think.
I'm going to use my duelist feature, expend momentum.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You really just.
And I'm going to regain the use of an X scene move.
Yep.
You really just want to end.
I do consider this a stab in the back, so to speak. Also, I've taken an injury from Togepi. I just realized that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he wouldn't injure your Pokemon. He's at least that considerate.
Oh, we're not playing injuries in a friendly battle? Okay.
I mean,
I mean,
We're still playing
have
injuries.
I either pull out the gun or I walk over and I beat him over the head with a cane. What do you fucking want?
So you can go back there and just command your Pokemon in a normal Pokemon battle?
Me and falsetto.
Yeah. Alright, so Shinra has done her action and is most likely attempting to murder Lucas.
I
Yeah.
mean, if it turns up self-destruct, it's going to be I might have to go change my name.
Again.
Again.
This might not...
That ends my turn.
Alright, now it is Lucas's turn. Lucas, tick-tock.
Just walk away, man.
yeah. I'm gonna recall and switch in. It's a full action. Does it take your shift too?
To swap Pokemon?
Yeah, a full
Yeah.
action is a full action.
Mm-hmm.
Also, as stated at the beginning of this battle, this is a 2-on-2-on-2-on-2 battle. So, Spec is now your official second. You cannot switch in any
Yes.
of your other Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Besides Zig.
Yep. That's the idea. And also, I should have probably just put it. Yeah, see, you forgot to put him as the default token. He doesn't have the HP bar anymore.
I know.
We'll worry about it later.
Yep.
But,
Yeah,
normally,
I don't remember if a full action takes your shift, so whatever. Keep going.
is switching a Pokemon really a full action?
Well,
Yes.
switching out it plus taking a Pokemon out is.
Yes.
If Zig had been fainted, it would have been a swift action in a non-league battle.
Mhm.
Are you sure it's not a standard action?
Let me double check.
Yeah, you
I
might
am-
want to double check that. That just sounds like a good way to lose a battle, just losing one Pokemon.
Let me
The
see.
rules on it are weird. The rules on it are weird. If I remember right, from what I remember, this might have just been a bunch of homebrew. Like all the campaigns I played might have just had this as a home. if a Pokemon is knocked out, it's just a free action to switch.
Yeah, but he wasn't knocked out.
He wasn't knocked out.
Which
Every other game I've been in, when you switch a Pokemon in, your Pokemon doesn't get a turn.
Oh, yeah.
No, in this one, if you didn't use it the Pokemon's turn, you can still use it, because if not, you'd lose a full turn. It would be absolutely bad for action economy.
No, like your trainer still gets to do something, but your Pokemon doesn't get their turn.
it is a full action. It is a full action because
full
quick switch.
Pokemon switch requires a standard action and can be initiated by either the trainer or the Pokemon on their respective initiative counts. A trainer cannot switch or recall their Pokemon if their active Pokemon is out of range of their Pokemon's recall beam, 8 meters.
Oh,
I
all right,
he's within 8.
Standard action.
Okay.
Standard action.
Standard action.
Yeah, standard action, not full action. Yep. Okay,
Yeah.
so I can still move.
Yeah, you can still. I'm sorry, I misspoke on that. I meant to say that you could still move,
Yeah, you can still move. You can run away.
which is smart.
The only thing you take is a struggle attack.
Yeah, roll your attack of opportunity. Let's take the 16 damage.
Yeah, here's the thing about that.
He did roll the right damage last time.
There goes. Oh, first one.
11 minus.
It does not get the reckless advance because I had to cancel the order for that. So it is only 11 damage minus any.
Is it 11 damage?
It's 11 physical damage.
minus your
okay.
defense, obviously.
11 minus 6 is 5? Yes, should be 5.
Yep.
Oh, I can just do minus 5 and not have to roll. There. Okay. I'm done. Hopefully.
Alright, now it's up to Theodosia.
Alright, it's time for Theodosia. You can confuse the Titan. Go for the Togepi. Go.
Also, on the book it says that if you're switching a non-fainted Pokemon, you cannot command it.
Alright, that definitely hits Togepi.
Well, that also... I rolled 2 1s on that damage. Cool.
Yeah, that's why you want the stats, so you don't care about the die.
Man.
The not commanding your Pokemon is also apparent according to the rules, only in a league battle. Is this a league battle?
No.
No,
No.
it doesn't
Then you
count.
No,
should
this
be
is not a
able
league
to
battle.
command
Then you
them.
can. Yeah, then you can.
No way, this is a league battle.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I'd consider a league battle a battle between two normal trainers, but yeah.
Well, there has to be an officiate.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, I
And,
mean that.
I mean-
it's an actual person.
No, we don't.
Somebody pulled a gun out and another guy's trying to have his little egg murder another one, so yeah, rules kind of went out
Yeah.
about 3 rounds ago.
Alright. Shinra, take the 25 minus your special defense.
Which is probably insane.
I must have missed this. Oh, Togepi
Theodosia,
attack is-
Yeah.
Okay.
Theodosia on you. Yeah. On Togepi.
Yeah, Shinra is currently
I doubt it did.
a non-combatant.
I'm mad that I was 1 away from that confuse.
Yes, that's always fun. That keeps happening to you, by the way. That's not the first time this has happened.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but confusion is trash anyways.
Yeah, but it's always fun to put a,
I mean,
it's always fun to
it's
put
a-
a status effect on people.
It's a tick of it has a chance of giving you a tick of damage, of giving the enemy a tick of damage. So I guess it's good to dwindle it down, but it's only good.
Also, Theodosia is going to. There we go.
Alright, so, now it is up to Diva the Poplio. Rocker Gustav says, "Come on, Diva, come on, do it. Let's do this like old times, like we used to do. Go ahead and, let me look at the moves. go ahead and give him a go ahead and give him a good old hard song. Give him a good scream. And the Papaleo looks at Gustav and gives a angry bark bark. Before turning on its trainer and releasing a water gun.
On this trainer. Rip. On this trainer.
I know that feel, bro. I know that
You
feel.
really got the luck of the draw here.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to roll command, aren't I?
Yes,
yeah.
you are.
I almost forgot. Ignore that roll until after I roll command.
Come
It's
on,
an
buddy. You can succeed on this command roll, please. Don't be this bad of a trainer in front of.
I mean,
Skid.
is it a DC 15 or something like that? Or DC 20? No.
No, there's no way it's a DC 20.
No.
It's not. It's high. It's something.
The Papaleo looks at him and growls at him some, but looks at Spec, deciding to listen for now. And lets out a strange little song at Spec.
Oh my.
A disarming voice.
Shit.
Disarming voice
That
cannot
hits-
miss.
That hits the trainer.
No,
it
that
still
that
needs
It's the
to roll
first
and
one, so it hits Rocker Gustav
That's a
anyway.
burst. That's a burst one. That hits the trainer.
oh yeah. She probably
because you gotta roll for a crit.
she probably does that because she probably decided to go with disarming voice because she could hurt Gustav with it.
What
I'm more
is
interested
wrong
in the
with
fact
her?
that thing has. I'm more interested in the fact that thing has 20 special attack.
Wait, what?
Nani?
Wait, what?
Nani?
Nani?
That
Yeah, I see it. That thing has 20. Wait, actually, to be fair. No, yeah, that's 20 special. To be fair,
Hold
I
on.
guess it would be a higher level.
Oh, yeah, yes, this is his starter. It's the strongest Pokemon on his team. It's kind
be
of...
word if
What a horrible starter. This is like Pikachu in the anime.
Nah, he did the rookie thing where he overleveled it, where he overleveled his starter. Listen to him because he doesn't have enough gym badges.
Oh, and I need to calculate the damage for poor Gustav as he's damaged by his own girl.
Oh shit! Holy, I just that
There
hurt.
wasn't a crit check for that though.
Yep.
Oh yeah, there should be a crit check for it.
I mean, it's a tiny, fast spider. What do you expect?
Yeah.
Expect?
I forgot the crit check. Sorry.
Oh, that was.
That was almost
me.
bad.
it was me though. Well, not yet exactly.
those me.
I mean,
finally have
it was
confused.
like 5 extra damage. No, it was like 7 extra damage, whatever.
Yeah, it's still a little extra damage.
Gustav holds his ears and says, "Oh, girl, come on!"
Lance is just shaking his head, seeing him.
Claren is playing, but even he noticed that.
Even I know
Yes,
shit.
that's it. I'll give a quick note to everyone. That song wasn't just bad. It could be heard just straight up all around it. Like, you guys noticed that you guys, Lance, I remember you rolled to know what an amphitheater was. Amphitheaters in ancient times were designed to be gigantic microphones, meaning that if you're close to the center of an amphitheater, any sound you make is amplified to where everyone in the seats can hear you. So an especially loud sound can be heard well beyond the amphitheater.
Nice.
Aren't we supposed to be quiet in this forest?
Yes, this is the Whispering Woods, and as Devo lets out this disarming voice, you guys hear several explosions happen nearby.
Who decided to build an amphitheater in
Who
the
had the
Whispering?
genius idea to build an amphitheater in the Whispering
Wouldn't
Woods?
those explosions also be really loud, making even more explosions? Does this an hour?
They,
Also,
they
Clarence
should
feels
call
an
it
urge to
chain
play more
reactions.
soccer.
Yes, you guys hear that the Whispering Wood is starting to turn from a quiet place of serenity to more of a cacophony, Can everybody roll me perception checks real quick?
Nice.
A cacophony of catastrophe.
Ooh, with the almost lowest roll.
Ooh, that's pretty bad.
I need some dice manipulation.
Lucky number 13.
I mean, we're getting, whenever we do eventually level up, plenty of good feats for that.
Mm-hmm.
Did my roll go through? There it is.
Alright, Shinra and Lance. Through the cacophony, you guys can hear something that sounds similar to something you guys heard earlier.
Ferro, but no, Ferro Thorn.
Do we recognize what that would be?
Yes, you recognize the angry voice of Thorn.
Yeah.
You should have just let me kick the ball into the stratosphere.
I'm never letting you do that. I am never willing you letting you do that.
We could
I'm
check
gonna
that
let you
thing.
do it, but then I'm gonna post it on the internet.
Yeah. It's Gustav's turn, and he's hurting pretty bad, but he didn't notice the sound of the ferrothorn. Remind me, can it be a swift action to heal yourself, or is that a standard action?
It's your move action.
Oh, it's your move action?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you can use a move action to heal yourself? Gosh.
Alright,
No, not moving. It's the action
human
you'd
doesn't have a
use to
move
use a
action.
move.
It's a shift.
Oh.
Standard action.
Shift.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's a
standard action.
Standard
Shift.
action on a human or a move action of your Pokemon. If you heal a Pokemon.
Really?
So it's a standard on yourself and a shift on your...
Well, that doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make sense.
That doesn't...
No, it's your action for the turn. I'm pretty sure. Using
Wait,
an item.
what are we talking about here?
If you can,
Using an item.
you,
That takes your standard action and the standard action of your Pokemon. Or
Yeah.
the standard action of whatever you're using it on.
So if you use it on yourself, I guess nothing.
Applying
it's
restorative
I think
items.
it's a full
X
action to
item
use it on
is a
yourself.
standard action. Which
Yeah,
causes
standard
the
action.
target to forfeit the next standard action and shift action.
Nice.
So it's two actions, essentially.
yes.
If you use it on yourself. Yeah.
Alright,
That's rough.
yeah, that almost like completely discourages the point of healing items.
Yeah, no,
There is
items
a-
are actually
it's
just
supposed
bad
to
in
be-
it.
Unless the user has the medic training edge.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you
Yeah,
better
it's
have that
supposed
medic
to-
edge, otherwise you're...
Alright,
Like, I
If you
think
don't
they're
have
made
the
to be used, like,
medicine-
in between battles. Like, not during.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Otherwise it just becomes a battle.
It's also supposed to emulate the actual games where,
If you
like,
use a restorative item on yourself, it is a full round action, but you do not forfeit any further actions.
Ah,
Okay.
okay. Makes sense.
okay,
Makes more
that's
sense.
better for using it on yourself.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, alright, Gustav thinks about how long it would take to use a potion on himself and looks at what's going on over there and decides, this is gonna hurt. And he's has to take a hit points from the caltrops.
Only if it moves.
He is moving
Okay.
to get out
Also, he's slowed.
of her burst range. Let's see. Let me see if he's still within range of Spec to roll an attack, since he did not hear the sound of the ferrothorns approaching.
I mean, why would Spec even attack Rocker?
Well, no, Rocker's trying to attack Spec.
Ah.
You moved out of range. You moved just out of range, boy.
Let's see.
Step forward by one, shoot the guy.
Oh, here. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. Okay, guys, how do I do that little thing where I measure distance?
Click on the ruler on your toolbar, and if you want to hide it, you can change that option.
I don't see a ruler on my toolbar.
It's a ruler with a circle around it. It's
Oh.
under the magnifying glass.
Alright. Gustav is going to try once again for supersonic.
Oh.
And he hits. Let's see.
And I... Oop.
The target becomes confused. On a miss, the target suffers a -2... Oh! I didn't realize that last time. Who was I trying to do Supersonic on last time?
I think it was Zigzagoon.
Oh yeah, Zig's out of the battle anyway.
So it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah. Alright, Spec is now confused.
Oh boy.
No damage, though. So...
Fuck me, am I scared?
Let me open the errata, because I don't remember how much did he lose, or what to roll.
I'm already looking for it. It's okay.
I have the misc errata document.
Claren, you can't be looking for it because you didn't hear it. The only people who can be looking out for it are Shinra and Lance. Unless they say
I'm looking
something.
for the errata.
She's confused.
Errata.
She's looking for the confusion.
Oh,
The
the
confusion
Very
status changes.
I'm sorry, I thought you were talking about...
Spoiler, it sucks. Because I remember this coming up the last time I tried to confuse somebody.
Did they nerf?
You just
Yeah,
take,
you got nerfed hard.
take like half damage or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's confuse the target, cannot take attacks of opportunity. If I make an attack, even without a roll, I roll a d2. On 1, the attack is resolved, and I lose hit points equal to half of my attacking stat, or 2 ticks of hit points if it's a status move. And I guess on 2 nothing happens. And I need, and at the end of the turn, I roll a d20. If it's a 16 plus, I'm healed.
Alright. So, that's Rocker Gustav's turn. He finally got an attack to actually hit. Good for him. Yeah, it's now Togepi's turn.
One question. If I knock out Spec, does that mean Lucas is no longer in the battle?
No,
But I
but
have to knock out both of them.
He can still send Zig out. You have to knock both.
Oh yeah, okay, that's right. Well then, 1, 2,
Fuck.
3,
Oh, fuck.
4, 5.
Fuck.
You sure you don't want to
Holy
get close?
shit.
You sure you don't want to get one close? Yeah, right there.
That's. I don't like being too close to that many people, but
I want to...
and
I honestly...
Shinra,
Self
take a deep breath.
Explosion.
Explosion!
Oh, Explosion is on there, the stronger version of self-destruct.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware.
That's why I'm talking about the explosion.
Alright, let me
It could be a lot of things.
copy-paste this.
It can be another. It actually can be like a fire pledge, and he's gonna delete me. His last move used was a grass pledge.
I don't think it works like that. I think they need to be used together, like in the same turn.
Also remember that Pokemon under level 20 cannot do lethal damage.
Oh, really? I was not aware of that.
Yes.
Oh.
I played
Oh, so we wouldn't have died from the explosion. It just would have
Okay,
been,
but actually, what if explosion? Because that's an explosion.
we've just been paraplegics for life.
I mean, you guys will have completely wiped it out, but you wouldn't be dead.
I mean,
by the way-
injuries is
It's 10 injuries or negative 200 HP. By the way, the move was Psy Strike.
Oh,
Ah,
Jesus
fuck.
Christ.
That's. I'm pretty sure I'm gone.
I am
Knowledge.
looking it up right now.
That's Mewtwo's signature move.
Oh no!
Yeah.
That's like
Alright.
I'm gonna.
That's from Side Strike's damage instead of their special defense. Side Strike is still otherwise special. Speed evasion can use to avoid it.
Post it in the chat.
Yeah, just
first
roll
to
the
see-
accuracy. If you hit it, I'm gone. I'm not gonna even calculate it. It's a.
I kind of want to see it calculated.
3d8 plus 10.
Its damage
Yeah.
base is 10.
Yes.
1d20 plus.
Hey, it might miss. Might miss.
No.
No, that hits. That hits
Yeah,
hard.
I'm gone.
That's it. That's it.
Would my starter still fight though? He's my starter after all.
It was non-league battles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can still fight. Yeah, alright, do you want to calculate that damage, Shinra, just to see how much you actually do?
Yes, Shinra, well
8
done,
plus
Togepi.
10 plus big fucking numbers, because Togepi's a special attacker.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm not even gonna count it, because that even just the base plus 10 would put me at 1, so even if you roll the minimum damage, yeah.
Fucking hell, my dude.
40 damage!
Fucking hell, my dude.
It's a DB10 move.
Yeah, I know. How many injuries do you have?
Let's just...
I would have...
Okay, I'm going to describe what you guys see. The sky goes black for a moment. Togepi floats up, eyes glowing violent purple, as it seems to be possessed by this energy. The sound of thunder clapping echoing around Togepi, making even more noise, upsetting the forest even more. As Togepi lifts off the air and stones all around Togepi begin floating up. Is Togepi a boy or a girl?
Male.
As stones float around him, wind kicks up, and a small point of light appears in front of Togepi's open mouth as it raises its arms. And for a split second, a strange glowing auric avatar appears behind Togepi in the shape of this weird humanoid with 3-fingered hands and a strange curvy body as Togepi charges up this attack and just releases a massive beam that no one can see Lucas through. He is completely consumed by this beam of purple light that leaves a trench behind Lucas's body that digs into the forest so deep that it uproots several of the trees that were along the path you guys entered from.
Shinra's hand is out. Shinra's hand's out, and she's just mouth open.
I mean, he got...
Yeah, Kami Todd.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he just got freezed. You freezed him.
So, how are we gonna replace the glasses guy?
I mean, that's a completely fair thing to say. Considering how this is just described.
Claren witnesses this whole thing happening, and he drags Lucas's body back to
There you go. That's fair.
You can perform a medical check on Lucas if you want, Claren.
What was that? Was a medical check?
Yeah.
Medical education.
To try and at least, like, make sure he's not bleeding to death.
Are you bleeding to death, Lucas?
She's not actually going to make the check. She's just standing over him.
I mean, to be fair, if he almost got surprised, I think wounds would be instant cauterized.
I'm gonna treat him with my heal skills and wait. Just wait a second, and I can do this, I think.
I would have...
I'm just gonna use my...
I'm pretty sure I would have at least 5 injuries.
Oh god!
Because I already have 2 injuries, and this would have given me like 3 of them.
But
yeah, you vaporized him.
Did you guys enjoy that descriptor of how it came? Of how it happened?
Oh yeah, that was terrifying.
Like that. Yeah, it turns temporarily into a mutual. Makes sense. It's mutual signature move.
Yeah,
I try to patch Luca up as well as possible so that he's not completely unconscious and not dying.
Do I actually get the injuries or not?
DM's choice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say yes because I got a little bit too descriptive, and I realized that you definitely should have injuries from how I described that Kamehameha blast that came out of this egg.
Kamehameha bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm just quickly gonna play.
Yeah, my HP is halved.
Yeah, so everybody just saw this. By the way, I'm going to be doing that with every time a Togepi uses Metronome and summons a legendary attack, the glowing avatar thing. Yeah. And,
I mean, next time is gonna be Judgment, Burst 7.
It just wipes all of us.
so, yeah, everybody just saw Lucas be obliterated by a small egg.
I mean, it's Metronome. Everyone expects the blowout. And Lucas is gonna be, well,
Okay.
I had a very bad run with luck.
Lucas, you're on the stand, panting. Any blood that might have come out from wounds being opened up by that blast having dried up and evaporated during the blast itself. And you're on the stands panting, eyes opening behind your glasses. Your glasses are cracked all across. Thankfully, the next town is a glasswork town, and and you revive with 7 HP, feeling like every inch of your body has been boiled alive.
I just sigh.
I'm using everything I can to keep him alive somehow.
Lucas, do you forfeit from the fight?
No. I mean, I forfeit from the fight, not my Pokemon.
Alright.
I'm like,
I mean,
I'm not
fair.
gonna fight. I'm not gonna fight anymore. But I still want my Pokemon to take to participate. Like I would just crawl back to the trainer stand or whatever it is, and
Crawl back.
stay there.
My magic is still on you, Lucas, for 3 turns. You can heal up a bit.
But I would not advise going near that small egg again.
Well,
No, it's gonna be like his luck has to run out.
I don't imagine Lance is going to be staying on the field much longer either.
Well, here's the thing. That was literally all the attempts I can do for
They don't know
this
that.
fight. Oh, okay, that's a good point.
You can say that all you want, Shinra. They don't know that was your last metronome for this fight.
Okay.
Actually, Judgment is just better Psy Strike. It's DB10 Blast 3.
Oh, a blast 3 with a
It's a Blast 3 at a range of 6 and smites.
And at the end of the turn, all of you hear a roar. Suddenly you guys hear a very familiar roar as not just the Ferrothorn appears.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, hey, it looks smaller than last time.
Yeah!
Oh, fuck!
You and your big fat fucking mouth.
But Ferrothorn is joined by 3 angry-looking Pokemon. A Durant,
Toostus?
and 2 Mischievous.
Beans!
And it's ignoring the people in the stands for now, and it's just looking.
Oh, wow.
All 4 of the Pokemon are all staring at Gustav with hatred.
We told you to vacate the premises. You didn't. Time for payback.
Claret approaches them.
I don't think it's the one to do this.
I don't think. Are you sure you want to do that, Claren?
Yes.
Oh no! Please
I
don't.
want the
Hello,
Ferrothorn.
friends. Did you come to join us playing?
Ferrothorn knows what she did.
Just in the backgrounds, like you know in those shows where like the people are slightly blurred, just like in the background,
He's really nice, and he means it. He means it. He thinks they came to play, and he's asking them if they want to join his play session.
It's just pinching the bridge of his nose, pinching the bridge of his nose down, like. God damn it!
Roll me a charm check, Claren.
You can do it. Come on, you can
Roll
do it.
what?
Charm.
Oh god.
You can do it. You did it.
You did in fact roll
The trio of smaller Pokemon that the Ferrothorn has brought with it ignore you. The Ferrothorn, however, looks at you as soon as you enter the field, and it stomps its tendrils in anger as it recognizes you.
How does the Swablu and Hatena that he let out react to seeing the Ferrothorn again?
The two of them are cheering as they see the Ferrothorn.
Smash him!
Who is cheering?
Your Pokemon, the two that you caught in the grotto.
They're cheering.
For the Ferrothorn, not you.
Yes, they're cheering for their dad.
I caught them, and I was playing with them the whole time.
Loyalty is a stat.
It is, and you also kidnapped them as small children in a special safe place.
My dad can beat up your dad.
No, that's not true. I don't know.
Do we need to add
fell from a
anybody
tree.
The Ferroseed is indifferent. It is not cheering or afraid.
I mean, I'm
But
pretty sure that indifferent is base.
but
I
Yeah.
think I'm
By the
gonna call them over anyways.
by the way, guys, I never I didn't tell you last week that grotto was supposed to be a charm zone. You weren't supposed to actually fight. You were supposed to charm the Pokemon.
Yeah, I guessed.
We didn't do that.
Yeah, no, they didn't.
Well, I still call over Ferroseed and Hatene.
You didn't catch the Ferroseed in the grotto. You caught the Swablu and the Hatena.
Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna. Oh, the Swablu is also from there.
Yeah.
The Swablu.
Yeah, the Swablu.
Babies that I love so much.
Yes.
Hey, Ferrothorn, I'm really sorry about what happened in the grotto. I think I lost my mind momentarily, but I've been playing with Ferroseed, Hatene, and Swablu, and I'm really sorry about what happened.
You know what? Because you said during the fight that you were playing with them. Claren said during the fight, he was playing with his new Pokemon while everybody else fought. Go ahead and roll me a charm check to see how well that playtime went, and see if these Pokemon are going to vouch for you or not.
Charm again?
Yes.
I'm always afraid of rolls.
This time you really should be.
Oof.
A 9 is still pretty high. It's just red.
The Swablu and the Hatena begin making noises for a little bit, and the Ferrothorn looks at them and seems to be a little bit confused, but then looks at you and kind of just begins ignoring you with the rest of the Pokemon.
Okay.
The four Pokemon. I'm going to say we're out of initiative unless one of you guys want to attack this squad of forest defenders.
No.
I'm gonna
recall.
What are you gonna do, Shinra? What are you gonna do?
I'm immediately gonna run up, recall Togepi, and send out a Trapinch.
Alright, that's fair. Are you attacking?
Not right away, but I am gonna also, as a free action, cancel area trap so that people can run away if they need to.
Alright. The squad pushes past Claren and his Pokemon. They seem to be
Just a second. I'm still trying to talk to them.
Yeah, your charm roll made them not want to kill you. These Pokemon are on a mission. They are not here to make friends.
Yes, they don't need to be friends. I noticed that now. I could see that they're still upset, but I'm not dumb. And I commented about the loud music earlier, so I'm like, I'm gonna address the Ferrothorn now that it doesn't try to rip me apart. You're probably angry because of the loud noises, aren't you?
It grunts at you. Yeah, and it begins its pushing past.
Then I let it through, but I'm like... I let them all through, but I'm like, maybe we can talk about this. There's no need for fighting.
Gustav, by the way, guys, I'm going to say this now. Originally, this boss fight was not supposed to have the 3 extra Pokemon with it. This is because of Togepi's blast there at the end.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
They're steadily charging, and as Gustav is moving out of the way, Diva suddenly gets in front of, gets behind him, and gives out a bark. And Gustav says, "Diva, come on, we gotta get out of here." And she shakes her head and looks at him with a growl. And Gustav says, What are you wanting from me, Diva? You haven't wanted to listen to me for months, ever since that statue went missing. Ever since I changed my song. Why? I don't even know what I'm supposed to do here. They're angry at me right now. We need to leave." And Diva shakes her head again and gives out a little song. And Gustav looks at her a bit confused and thinks for a moment. You really like the old sound, didn't you, Diva? And the Poplio gives a nod of the head, and he gives out a sigh as he thinks about it for a moment. The Pokemon getting closer as him and the Poplio talk. His Pokemon quickly running over to him to be by his sides. He looks at the other 2. Backup gives a small little chime out of the little holes on her head, and Strings gives a little bit of a chirp, and he says, "If all of you really think that this is gonna work, then let's go out. Let's go out like the SSN and go out singing."
I mean, heck, they're doing a plan. I guess we don't need to do anything. Let's go sit in the stands.
Damn, I'm just gonna back up a bit though. Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I'm going to clear the place of art. I'm just going to say that the wind from the Togepi blast just blew those away.
I was gonna. Go ahead.
And as they begin their approach, Lance gets out his guitar. Backup gets to his left side. Strings goes to the other, and he raises his arm up, and instead of going for a hard slash on his guitar, he goes to his back and pulls out an acoustic.
Play Wonderwall.
You guys begin. You guys hear him play this acoustic, and it is completely different from the toxic rock he's been playing this entire time. You see his fingers just gently strumming across the guitar as his Pokemon begin to sing in tune. Poplio and Diva and Backup both begin to sing a lovely song as he begins singing a melody to the quartet of Pokemon seeking to rampage against him. And just as they get within range to fully begin their assault, they stop as he begins to sing what sounds kind of like a lullaby. I would sing, but I'm terrible at singing, so I'm just going to speak the lyrics. Mello, Meloetta, rest your head tonight. Mello, Meloetta, everything's alright. And he begins singing this song to this quartet of Pokemon, and they seem to stop for a second as he begins this soft voice. You guys hear his voice stop being that gruff rocker voice he's been doing this entire time, and it becomes soothing and soft as the quartet of Pokemon begin to back up as his quartet begin their approach until he's in the center of the amphitheater again, once again singing, but this time it's not that cacophony of awful rock. Instead, he is letting out a soft, gentle ballad that's beginning to echo not just around him, but through the entire amphitheater. It is this beautiful, pleasant song as he begins to play. And as he begins to play this sweet song and the Pokemon begin to calm down, you guys, everybody give me a perception check.
Oh, a decent roll.
I like how this happened. I like how this happened after Lucas died. It feels like that was the deed. I rolled guile
Why did you roll Gaia?
Here, let me
because it's right above.
let me
Because it's right above perception.
let me convince the scene that I see things.
That's a 10.
Oh, Lucas, you might as well just add the
Pretending to
24
hear.
HP since we skipped that scene.
Yeah,
24? Isn't 21?
21, yes. I'm bad at math.
Clarence and Schmidt, you guys don't
same.
notice anything, but Lance, Claren, and Shinra, and Lucas, you guys all notice as the forest starts to come to life. Not in the sense that our Pokemon are singing, but all other Pokemon in the forest have begun to stop singing, and the tops of the trees have begun glowing red in a kind of rhythm with the beat. And as this begins happening, you guys see that a pedestal rises in front of Gustav in the middle of the amphitheater, almost like it should be some kind of ancient mic stand, but it's completely made out of stone with no place to put any kind of equipment. And he keeps laying out this ballad of Mello, Meloetta to the forest, and it seems like not only is the amphitheater reacting to this sweet song that comes in the most dire of times, but the forest itself is beginning to do something strange. Claren, would you like to roll me an occult education check? Anybody else who wants to roll can roll occult education.
Oh.
Or a history
What
check.
is that?
Or history.
Which
History?
is
Let me just
Hold on.
make another character sheet.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god!
I'm so used to... I'm so just used to D&D all the time.
Yeah, it is general education.
Yeah, let's go general education.
I'm going to roll general education too.
haha 5.
Yeah,
Hey, I got 11.
1-3-1.
Claren gets a +2 to general education and his occult because he's from Falsetto. Lance, you have no idea what the hell is happening right now. By the way, Lance, did you say that you started recording at the beginning of the fight?
Hmm?
So,
What?
didn't you say you started using one of your Rodham phones to record at the beginning of the fight?
That wasn't me, that was Lucas.
Lucas, is your phone still recording?
I mean, yeah, if it's still intact, yes.
Alright, it is still recording. Yeah, because what's about to happen is something you have to see to believe. Lucas, you know a little bit of history about Falsetto. You read up a little bit on it on the journey here. And Claren also knows this vaguely. Claren doesn't know just about as much as you. In ancient times, Falsetto was ruled over by a single king who would always live in the castle at the tip of the Helifab peninsula. And whenever he needed to speak to all of his people, it was said that his voice could be heard all across the land. Lance, why are you double teaming?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but
He's stuck in.
and it said that his word was able to reach everyone and and fill them with hope. Claren, you know the general gist of that description as well, and you also know a special mystical property of the Rotwood. Rotwood trees are mostly metal, meaning that they actually have a resonance level that's able to repeat sounds that they hear. But everybody's always said that a resonance level is, for Rotwoods, is near impossible to synchronize between an entire forest. It would take quite a bit of skill to be able to have an entire Rotwood forest emanate the same sound. But from what you can tell from these glowing trees, Gustav has begun to resonate with the forest quite literally as him and his Pokemon all sing. And everybody give me another perception check.
Mhm.
Oh, and now,
So many
and it's
checks.
gone. And it's gone.
Ooh, Shinra rolled very good.
Shinra sees everything.
That's strange. I don't see any gods here but me.
That's a 7.
Shinra,
Shinra.
Shinra, you're the only one who notices this, but a small circle appears in the sky directly above the podium. A small, pure white circle, just glowing there in the middle of the clouds that Togepi summoned during his attack. And from that circle, you watch with wide eyes as you see some small figure, black body humanoid with long flowing green hair appear out of it.
It's Miku Hatsune.
I missed the joke.
She said it was Miku Hatsune.
Hatsune Miku.
Completely diffused the freaking scene I'm putting together.
Oh no, yeah, that destroyed that. That destroyed your epic scene, my dude. Sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god, you managed to get me duplicating Lance, but then Hatsune Miku blew up the fucking scene.
Okay, a Pokemon, a small humanoid Pokemon that looks female, with a black body and long flowing green hair begins to descend out of the portal that has appeared in the sky. Shinra, please roll me a Pokemon education check.
That's the one education I don't automatically have a -2.
Hey, actually, isn't fun.
You, Shinra, don't believe your eyes as you see this thing coming down. You double take on it, and you can't believe what you're seeing. You barely know what this is, since it's very little is talked about it in Legato. But you once when you were just posted up outside of a TV shop in a TV factory in Industrialon, you were posted up outside of a warehouse one day listening to a radio, and you heard tell of this Pokemon. It's supposed to be the Pokemon that brought song to the world. The reason people are able to sing, the reason a forest is able to give out a lustrous, beautiful song to where the waves have their chimes and where every beautiful sound has been brought into the world.
Okay, yeah, great description, but unfortunately, Lance also posted something
Son
in
of
the
a
Discord
bitch,
at the exact
Lance.
same time. Now that has been stuck in my head.
I want to fucking kick you out of the group right now for that fucking bullshit. God damn it, Lance! I'm so angry. I'm so fucking angry.
I'm not the one who brought it up, okay?
I had to look at it too, though. I saw it come up too when I heard the Discord notification. For all you listeners at home, Lance has just brought up a picture of the Pokemon I'm describing, dressed as Hatsune
I'll
Miku.
do it. I'll fucking do it.
That filled me with an unbridled fury.
I have no fear.
Clearly not, if you're gonna post something like that.
I'm sorry.
I cannot describe my rage.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go on.
This Shinra is the mythical Pokemon Meloetta. And it is descending from the heavens, and as it does, it begins to harmonize with Gustav. The song coming from its voice as it just lets out it belts out a beautiful tune to go along with this. It's singing so beautifully that the forest ignites in light. What did you?
Okay, that one wasn't me.
Well, the viewers needed to see.
Nobody needed to see it. Let's be honest. Nobody really needed to see that.
Everyone does.
Can you guys please stop ruining this scene?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Don't just settle at the scene. Nothing in this campaign will ever have any more any more
Hey!
gravity with the knowledge that thing is somehow responsible for creating the world. We will be walking by
No, it
random
just made
statues.
music.
It's
It
just
just made
yeah.
music.
Oh, okay.
Claren actually got the image. So there's
I'm about to actually not what Meloetta looks like, by the way.
I have an icon for her.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
I mean,
It's that, right?
No, it's this.
Thank fucking god.
Oh.
Meloetta, god of music and song, descends from the heavens, belting out a beautiful tune. The forest.
You sound so angry. Wait, what did he do this time? What happened this time? What happened this time? Did you just come here? Stop it, guys! All right, I'm sorry.
I'm actually
started to
overheating.
change.
I'm actually very
I'm sorry.
hot right now with anger.
I'm sorry. I started a chain. I didn't mean to start the chain. I apologize.
no, we all know whose fault this is. We all know whose actual fault this is. This is Claren's fault.
No.
Yes, it's Claren's fault for bringing up the dang joke.
We can finish this. We can keep going.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, can everybody
Probably.
take a deep breath for me, please? Son of a bitch.
I'm muting.
Alright. Meloetta, god of music and goddess of music and song, begins descending from the heaven, belting out in the same tune as Gustav. She slowly descends to stand on the pedestal as the forest ignites with light. All the trees in the forest begin glowing this bright red and silver, pulsing in and out of the rhythm, making making the song a million times stronger. Beautiful, beautiful. And as this happens, you, the players, don't know this, but as this song is radiating throughout the forest, all across the falsetto, every other Wrought forest begins to light up, belting out the same tune until the entire region of falsetto is bathed in this beautiful song, this Meloetta lullaby, as Gustav has calmed the beasts in front of him and continues to sing. And Meloetta smiles as she continues singing, and Gustav watching her as he sings and keeping up the tune, not wanting to stop for fear that she's going to disappear as soon as he ends his music. She begins to float over to... let me roll something. She begins to roll over to float over towards Claren.
She's floating to me?
Yes. She floats over.
Can I see her now?
Everyone.
Or still just chilling?
As soon as she landed onto the pedestal, all of you could see her. Yeah, she floats over to you, Claren, and she is still belting out the beautiful song of the Meloetta lullaby. And she floats over to you and floats up to where her face is just above your head, leans down, and gives you a kiss on the forehead. As this happens, you feel a calm spread through you, and you begin to relax, unconsciously heading over to the stands and sitting down. As you begin to feel very tired, for some reason your vision is like fading to a purplish color as you begin to fall asleep.
Can I, before I fall asleep, after she kisses me, can I kiss her back?
Yes, you can kiss her on the forehead back.
So cute.
And you go to the stands and fall asleep.
Yes, and I take the Pokemon in my arms. and
Son of a
cuddle
bitch,
them.
Lance!
What?
Everybody,
I scrolled down. Don't scroll down. Why are you scrolling down? It's out of bounds.
continue your thought, Claren.
Nothing, I just take my Pokemon with me while I feel tired, and then I just cuddle them and fall asleep on the stairs made of stone. No, that's not therapeutic. I think I'm just gonna lie flat on the ground.
And then Meloetta looks around and notices Lucas. She floats over to Lucas and smiles as she's singing and does a little bit of the same and kisses your forehead. Lucas, you are healed of all injuries, you are back to full health, and your glasses have been restored to full functionality.
Hey.
Your glasses have been restored.
Yeah, glasses durability restored. It's fun. It's fine. Everything is fine.
And as you're healed up back to full and your injuries are gone, you begin to relax as you sit on the stairs just as Claren had, and everything begins to fade to yellow as you begin to fall asleep.
Yeah, I am sitting on the bleach on the stone steps, so I just lean over against the stone step I have on the back and just sleep, sitting.
Then Schmidt, she goes over to you next and smiles.
Don't touch me, I'm sterile.
Social distancing. She floats over to you and smiles, doing a little twirl in the air as she sings, and she gently gives you a kiss on the forehead as well. Your reaction?
I didn't ask for this.
You say that, but you start to calm down. You feel very relaxed and you feel fine as you begin to walk your way over to the stands and sit down to fall asleep as well. Your vision fading to a silvery color as you pass out. Then she floats over to Shinra.
As it floats by me, I'm going to try and activate Trapinch's area trap to try and keep it from getting close.
I mean, she flies.
No, I'm aware.
Yeah, that does nothing as she is she's flying, and she is also a god. She is a god of this world. You cannot trap her with a bug. Yeah, she
Stop some people from putting her in a skirt.
Okay. Yeah. Meloetta looks at you and smiles as she's singing, Lance, I swear to God!
You've actually broke him. Every player's dream and every player's dream and every DM's a nightmare.
Okay. She floats in the air above you, Shinra, and gives a mischievous look as she bobs and weaves around you before suddenly leaning in and kissing your forehead before you can try and stop her. Yeah, I assume you're trying to resist the sleep that
Yeah, I'm gonna try and throw a punch as she gets within punching range.
Roll a struggle?
Nah.
You miss the punch. Do you try and resist the sleep at all?
As much as I can.
you resist. Your body still moves on its own, and your vision is kind of very dark and faded. But you're doing that thing where your eyes are blinking out of time to try and keep yourself awake. Yeah, and Meloetta assumes that you're falling asleep. Your vision has faded down to half visibility. It's black. What you're seeing, it's the color black. And she smiles as you go, and she assumes that you've fallen asleep as well. And she finally goes to Lance. Yeah, she floats over to Lance and smiles some, and floats around his head, giving a little pat to each of his Pokemon as she passes them. And she gently gives a kiss on the forehead to Lance, lifting up his beanie to do so. As Lance, how do you react? Lance, I swear to God, if you're planning something else. Lance! You're muted.
God damn it. I've been muted this whole time, haven't I?
Yes, you have been.
Yep.
God fucking damn it.
What all have you said?
When she first came in here, I said I'm using the bathroom. Hey, can you give me 5? Just give me 5.
All right. So, what's your reaction to her giving all of your Pokemon a little pat on the head and then a kiss on the forehead to you, even lifting your beanie up to do so?
Yeah, all right.
You begin to get drowsy and head over to the bleachers as well and sit down, your vision fading to green as you pass out. Everyone except
Finally, sleep.
everyone except Shinra, who is seeming to be fighting it as much as she can. Let me roll something for Shinra.
Focus to stay awake.
Yeah, roll me focus. Why did that? I didn't.
Because the power of Hatsune Miku.
No, I think the tablet thought I said Siri instead of Shinra.
That'd be an interesting voice setting for Siri.
It would be. Alright. Shinra, you see that Shinra being the only one awake because you're the only one truly fighting this sleep kiss. You don't know what it is. You're not sure if it's an attack or if it's just some godly power that Meloetta has as a god. You're also the only one who really saw her or knows what she does. And you watch as the entire perimeter of the amphitheater is surrounded by Pokemon of all shapes and sizes. You see Pineco and Ferroseed, Hoodoot, Durants, Swablues, Mischievous, Komalas. You see Hatenas and Raltzes and Seedots, Shifttrees, Ferrothorns, Fortresses. You see a Steelix and an Onyx roll in, covered in moss from how old they are. You see this just entire pantheon of Pokemon, young and old, all surrounding the amphitheater as Meloetta continues to sing. And finally, all of them laid their heads down to rest. And slowly Gustav begins to end the song as the Whispering Woods, for the first time since the ancient times of the king, is completely and utterly silent, except for the sound of Pokemon sleeping. And Meloetta,
The snoring woods.
and Meloetta floats down to the pedestal in front of Gustav, smiling and looking around at the sleeping Pokemon, as Gustav pants from his solo, all of his Pokemon having fallen asleep as well. Meloetta looks at him and says, "It took you a long time to find me. I thought you might never actually get to this point. But you found the song in your heart once again." Shinra, you are able to hear this as she speaks aloud. And Gustav says, Find you? What do you mean find you? I, I, I just thought this was a temple to you. I didn't know I was supposed to find you. Well, it would have helped if you had picked up the statue like you were supposed to, but it got stolen before you could. It seems that that's going around a little bit. Some people are missing out on being able to grab their statues before they're chosen. Chosen? I don't understand. What do you mean? All in good time. I'll tell you that soon, but first, Gustav, the song in your heart is what you're supposed to be singing, not what you believe will sell CDs and records. You need to be singing from within. And, well, I was singing from within with that music. Ever since that statue left, I haven't had the same inspiration. It was my muse. It was, well, I suppose you were sending me the vibes through it. Yes, I suppose so. It seems very serendipitous that these 5 should be here when you finally awaken me. What? Why them? What's important about them?
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Well, they seem like a strange bunch. The path ahead of them is full of chaos and change. Each of them in turn will have similar encounters to this. Not the same, nowhere near the same. But they will have similar encounters to me and you being here right now. And, you see, Shinra, you were watching this through bleary eyes, barely able to see what's going on. You see Meloetta smile as she floats around him. You are the chosen of the normal types. You are the one who radiates, not just, the energy of, the typing, but with your music you are able to feel it. You are my chosen champion, Gustav, and that's why I want you to have this. And Shinra, just as you hear her say that, your vision finally goes full to black, and you pass out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the stars are all out when all of you begin awaking again. All the Pokemon from around earlier have headed back into the forest, having woken up earlier than all of you. And all of you begin waking up in the stands. Gustav, having taken, seeming to be smiling as he hangs out with his Pokemon, sitting calmly with them. He's smiling as Diva seems to have calmed down and is no longer aggressive towards him. Shinra, you still remember everything that happened, and everybody does remember Meloetta, but Gustav seems like a changed person as he's sitting on the stone pedestal from earlier. He's also looking a bit different. He has a strange-looking wig on. The wig is long hair that goes down to his shoulders. One side of it being a burnt orange color, the other being the same kind of green as Meloetta. And he notices you guys waking up and he says, "Hey there, friends. How was your nap?"
Refreshing.
Schmidt starts frantically checking his body for scars. And yes.
Oh yes, in the chat, Schmidt said, he feels violated, and Loki mentioned that everybody's gonna lose their kidneys from this. But nothing among yourselves is disturbed. Everything is as you left it, and all of you now need to process that you just saw a literal god.
Lance is still asleep.
What?
Lance is still asleep.
Lance is still asleep. He seems to be in a bit of a deeper sleep than the rest of you were.
So what just happened?
Claren gets up from his nap and he knows vaguely what just happened.
Would you like to roll occult education?
Since he's been expecting it to happen, for a while now, and I will roll occult education. Just let me fluff it a little. And he's been sent here by the stars, and he expected something monumental to happen. So he calls forth his stargazer. He drops it to the ground and kicks it a few meters in front of him, where it erupts in a big light and like
Like a nova?
a planetarium starts building around them with specific constellations that are nowhere to be seen in the real sky. And he stands in the middle of this projection that's surrounding all of them, and he's trying to read in the stars and trying to see a vision, trying to get the stars to talk to him, trying to find something out that he doesn't yet know.
Roll occult education with a +4. Because you fluffed it up really well. +19.
That's a lot. +4.
This is what happens if you guys put in the effort to fluff up what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Claren gave good reason to why he would have that +4.
Mm-hmm.
Claren, you look at the constellations of Tauros, of Arbok, all these constellations that have that dot the night sky that no one truly knows unless they've studied the stars for ages and ages. And you see that the stars are arranged in a very particular way. You haven't really seen this in any of your studies of the stars, of the moons, of the phases, of everything, except for once. Just once. The stars have aligned to show 18 points of light surrounding the North Star. These 18 points of light are not white pinpricks. Each of them corresponds with an elemental color. Each of them represents one of the Pokemon types. And with you standing in this place next to Gustav, Gustav actually is a little bit amazed, and he walks into the planetarium, and as he does, the white pinprick of light suddenly glows, and you notice something else while you're standing in this. The purple pinprick, the deep purple pinprick of light, was already glowing before Gustav entered the fray. I'm going to say that you moved to about here to do this.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that Gustav just triggered the white point of light, and you, the only other human in the sphere, have triggered the deep purple point of light. Whatever is happening right now is a great change. You've seen this once in a book you found at the bottom of at the very deepest part of the cellar of the library in your hometown. This is symbolizing the change that split the Sing Song coast. The last time the stars aligned in this way was the founding of the two regions. And not since then have the stars aligned in this particular way. The way that the wish was done. In ancient times, the first king of Falso and the first king of Legato came together on the highest peak of the mountain range, and both of them, two brothers, called to 18 sages that had posted to the top, and they begged for their own land to show the world what they could bring to it, a place of song, a place of strength, a place of power, a place to rest. They pleaded to the sages, and the sages came together and called upon 18 gods, bringing down a single Pokemon to grant a wish. And the two kings were given this wish. They were given the land that they stood on, one to the north and one to the south. And this constellation of the 18 has not happened since then. The time of the wish is upon us. The time of a massive change is upon us.
I know that my team would either not believe any of this or just dismiss it as craziness.
Well, you can try. I mean, you should have more of an open mind, considering all of them just saw a god, so they might be a little bit more
Yeah.
likened to listen to you.
I'll
Also,
try to
wha-
give them a dumbed down version of what they can understand of what I just found out.
Does anybody enter the planetarium?
I
am
would,
still asleep.
but I'd first check my recording on everything. Because one of the reasons why I fall asleep back
I mean, feel
against
free
the
to
beach is
enter.
because I
It's
was
really,
recording,
really beautiful.
and the phone is on my front pocket, so I would have recorded everything that was in the center while I slept.
It recorded everything up until the point that Shinra saw, and then everything went to static. As your your Ram fell asleep like the other Pokemon. Your Porygon, I mean.
The Porygon, yes.
Lucas, you enter the field, and as Claren's looking up at the light, the 18 pinpoints of light, the yellow pinpoint of light beams just like the other two. Shinra, Schmidt, do you guys enter?
Schmidt does not, but he looks to Clarence and he says, "You're good with all this magic stuff. How do I make this not happen?"
Clarence, you're starting to get a feeling for something. You realize that these lights shouldn't be lighting up like they are. Your Stargazer is reacting to the people entering, and you get a feeling that you might need to get the rest of your team to come in here.
Guys, would you please come in here? I'm trying to test the theory.
Not your human experiment.
Theodosia had woken up before Lance, and she looked down at him and sighed, and instead of waking him up, she begins floating him into the field.
I was gonna say, it was just like Lance is laying on. Theodos just kicks him down off the thing. He hits all the steps on the way down. And proceeds to, all of his Pokemon proceed to drag him into the...
I'm going to say yes, that's what happens. His Pokemon all gather around him and just drag him into the field. Shinra, Schmidt, do you two listen to Claren's plea?
Also, a little bit of fluff as soon as a Pokemon enters.
Nah, I'm gonna stay outside and just keep a watch around, trying to figure out where all the big dangerous Pokemon went.
Yeah.
As soon as a Pokemon enters the planetarium, one of the ambient star signs changes to correspond to that Pokemon and starts floating around them.
So there's a constellation of a Skrelp, a Gothita, and a Deerling currently in the sky.
I'm not getting sedated again.
Come on, guys. This is important. She said we needed to do this. And you guys know that, Meloetta. She told me that we all need to talk about this, and that you would have the best way of showing everybody else it's true.
Okay, Hans, make sure they don't do anything funny.
Do more lights?
Schmidt stands at like the very edge of this thing.
When Lance gets
It's
pulled,
just light, Schmidt. You don't need to be so scared of it.
To be fair, light is what vaporized Lucas.
I mean, you never saw a planetarium.
Lance, when Lance is dragged into the field, the green light in the 18 it lights up, and when Schmidt enters the field, the silver light in the sky lights up.
Oh.
Come on, Shinra. Come on in here. You need to come in here so we can all talk.
I'll enter the thingy.
The black star in the formation glows.
Okay, so I look at the formations and I'm like,
Allow me...
I tell them, I've already told them, like,
the story?
abridged version of what you told me, and I just point to the stars, and I'm like, I guess that makes Shinra dark type?
You also explain one last thing about the story that I left off at the end. You explain that each of the sages worshipped one of the elemental types, and they were the ones who were able to summon the gods to bring about the wish. And that these lights correspond with the 18 sages.
So that means Shinra is dark type, Lucas is electric, Schmidt should be plant type?
No, Lance is plant type.
Oh, Lance is plant type. Okay, then what was Schmidt's color? Oh, it was silvery, right?
Yes.
And you should be steel type? I'm starting to get the feeling that the stars want to tell me that we're supposed to become the next sages, or that we actually already are.
Yeah.
I've always thought of myself as more of a dragon.
By the way,
A drag queen?
I mean, no kink shaming.
By the way, Claren, yours was dark purple, ghost type, and Gustav is pure white, normal type.
I turn to Gustav and I'm like, that makes you normal type.
Yes.
You seem to already know about all of this.
Well, yeah, she talked to me about it. We've been talking the entire time you guys have been asleep. It's been hours, and she left just before you guys woke up.
But why would she put us to sleep, talk to you about it, and then tell you to talk to us? Wouldn't it be much easier if she would have just spoken to us?
She said that it wasn't her place to tell you guys everything, and that if you were awake, your questions would make her admit things that she shouldn't admit, that you should wait for your encounters in order to deal with them.
Although Claren clearly tries to suppress it, he starts to become kinda angry.
What did I tell you? You can't trust wizards.
I do not remember you saying that.
You can't trust what?
He, in fact, has never said that in his life.
He said you can't trust wizards.
And the stars in the planetarium start shaking slightly.
The constellations change from the Pokemon that are in the field to big hulking Pokemons. You see Tyrannitars, you see Drapions, you see big angry looking constellations.
Whatever. I really don't understand anything, and I'm just going to go with the fact that this was a hallucination brought off by head trauma from an explosion. Excuse me. And I'm going to exit the planetarium.
Actually, that would explain the Togepi thing.
I want some answers, Gustav. I'm done with vague. It's not my place. It's not nothing. I just want some clear answers. The stars
the planetarium too.
have been being vague lately. You're being vague. Meloetta has been putting us to sleep. I'm done with it. And the planetarium disperses.
The stars fade away, and all of you are under the regular night sky.
Mm-hmm.
All of you are under the regular night sky again as Claren throws a fit about this, and Gustav sighs. For everything you ask, I can only answer a little bit of each. She really was very insistent that I can't tell you guys everything that's going to happen.
Bunk deal.
Theodore sees what's going on and sighs, and finally just starts slapping Lance continuously to try and wake him up.
This goes on for 10 minutes until Lance grabs her hand and just sits up on his own.
So what is this? What exactly does she want from me specifically?
hold on, let me just resolve the Lance thing. Lance, for the sake of I'm not wanting to repeat all of that I just said.
I'm gonna do it. It's okay.
Hold on. Yeah, Theodosia just beams into your mind everything she's seen.
No, yeah, you could have also just said like at the end of scene, everyone clues Lance in again. It's all you need to do.
It's good. It's important if you can make questions as well.
But if Lance actually asks that question, I would just turn around and be like, apparently Meloetta put us all to sleep. We're all some kind of sages meant to invoke some godly Pokemon of each type, but apparently no one wants to give us any real information.
Well, I
and I'm
can
starting
give you
to become
information.
really done with all of this.
Yep, that sounds complicated.
And
I'm out.
And Theodosia says, "You can't be out. You're the Sage of Grass."
I'm out.
Can I resign?
I am like, I got stuff to do, and I go back to the step and do
But
stuff after.
in a way, I'm kind of glad that all of y'all are gonna become magical.
No one's going to
doing
become
that.
magical.
I'm absolutely not doing
Don't
anything.
thrust your
As everybody starts
weird-
arguing about it and starts throwing a fit about it, Gustav's new wig starts to glow and his voice suddenly is booming and he says, "Stop!"
No.
And all of you are, when you guys try to speak, as all of you try to speak, all of you play D&D, it's like the spell Silence has been cast.
Mm-hmm.
None of you... It's a spell but that basically you guys can't make any noise. But it's Pokemon rules, so I'm saying that he can, you guys can't. Yeah, and he says, "I have answers, so stop throwing a fit, stop saying you're gonna quit, not follow your destiny, and let me talk. Meloetta is the god of the normal types. And she told me that she appears when everything begins. But all of you were chosen at birth for this. You can't escape it. Even if you try, fate, Arceus himself will align your fates to where you have to accept it."
Well,
Lance mouth's bunk deal.
well, then we don't really need to listen to anything.
No, you do need to listen. Claren, you had visions of temples, correct?
How do you know about that?
Because a god told me.
How does she know about my vision?
Because she's a god!
Well, that's
Okay. So
sound reasoning
yes.
there.
I did. It wasn't a temple. It felt more like a mausoleum.
You saw actually three things. You saw a clearing in a forest with an ancient-looking tree in it. You saw a temple in the middle of a desert that you now know to be the Rainbow Sands, and you saw a mausoleum with a staircase instead of an actual crypt within it.
Yes, I remember now.
And he says, "Those are three of the locations that your group is supposed to go to."
But if Meloetta is the god of the normal types, that's you. What's the god of our types?
I don't know. I am not a scholar. I don't know gods of types. The best you could do is try and figure out what legendary, if you've ever even heard of it, has the same type as the one you're assigned. Anybody can roll me Pokemon Education or Occult Education to try and see if they know the typing of a god Pokemon of their typing.
No.
Me and Lucas are just having a conversation.
Lance vehemently refuses to think about this anymore.
I mean, I know a few. If we are counting the Tapus, hey, 10. It's not even bad.
Claren, you hold on, I need to get up the dang list now.
Raikou, Zapdos, the Cloud dude. I'm pretty sure one of them is electric.
Take Zapdos.
Wait,
I think it could be a Zekrom.
Zekrom, one of the Tapus.
Zapdos doesn't seem very godly. It's
Clarence-
just a frizzy bird.
Clarence,
Hey, you don't talk like that about Bird Jesus.
Clarence,
Bird Jesus.
you rack your brain for a moment trying to figure out. You know of 3 Pokemon that have ghost typing that are considered gods. So you
Giratina?
have no idea which it could be. There's Giratina, Hoopa, and Lunala.
Hey, Hoopa, it's great.
But
It's also cute.
the one
Until-
that sinks in your heart because you originally are from Alola, and you feel in your heart about that last one.
oh, she's gonna get a Cosmoan.
I
Gonna
suppose-
grow a Lunala.
Lucas, there are multiple electric legendaries. You have no idea which one it could be.
Yeah, makes sense.
My money is on Zekrom. Seems pretty godly.
I mean,
And
theoretically,
it's involved with wishes. So
Mhm. Theoretically, if you go by the book of the god, the one that the expansion that adds the god thing is
No
the pantheons.
metagaming.
Mm. Theoretically, the birds are not gods, nor are the dogs, because they are all subjects to
they aren't
respectively
dogs, they
Lugia
are
and-
cats.
Well, that's by that book, not like by this campaign.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, my pantheons might be different than what you guys are used to.
Yeah. It's the blessed and the damned.
Yes.
That's
But I
Lance,
still have to say that there are no dogs. It's a lion, a tiger, and a cheetah. How more catty can it get?
Hey, for me, they will always be the 3 dogs.
Lance,
No dog.
you start to walk off, and Theodosia just lifts you in the air so you can't walk away.
Oh wait, I'm walking in the wrong direction then. Shit.
Yeah. Gustav sighs as all of you are a lot less enthused than he was about this whole situation. Really thought this conversation would go different. I mean, yeah, blessing from a god, that's pretty awesome. Special item comes with it.
Cool.
But
Can we
we've been
leave now?
dragged into this against our wills. I mean, they have. I came here willingly. So I get why they are angry and try to run away from this. I have been accustomed to knowing secrets of the universe long times. But they haven't.
Anyway, Lucas, will you stop talking to your Pokemon? Please, guys, I'm really trying to talk to you here about this. This is an important conversation.
It seems more like you're trying to talk at us.
Well, you're supposed to listen and ask questions and not just throw a fit, cross your arms, and walk away.
Hence why it's talking at us.
Listen, my dude. I don't think anyone here was super enthused about it, except for you and maybe Clara.
Well,
I know Schmidt does not like any of this.
He grabs his head and ruffles his hair in anger and finally says, "Well, you're probably gonna be think it's pretty important that if you don't help, the both regions are gonna be gone." And he covers his mouth like he wasn't supposed to say that.
Oh.
All right. Hey,
All right, you have my attention now. How do I go about killing the 3 million people that live in both regions? This actually is interesting to me.
I mean, if it's legend,
I'm gonna go tell my parents to get tickets back to Alola.
Okay, so... Man, if I see her again, she's gonna be pissed at me.
hey man, you said yourself it's fate, or it's gonna be dropped on us. No, what? Let us go about how we need to go.
It's just that... She's told me there is a choice in the matter when you guys reach your destinations.
Well, then let us
Is
choose.
blowing up the world one of the choices?
Technically,
Tinra!
Don't do that.
Oh, sweet. Then it's not really a
Shinra,
choice now, is it?
Shinra, can you please hold back your inner psychopath?
okay,
Also,
listen.
Maybe.
why do you want to blow up the world?
Insert long and tragic backstory here. Look, Gustav, I can't speak for the rest of the party, but telling me I have to do something is not going to make me want to do it.
Same.
Fine.
Okay, what about more like it's like a natural law that has to happen. It's not like you have to do it. It's like
That sounds specifically
it's
like I
meant-
have to do it.
Alright, so
It's like if you jump off a tree, you will fall because of gravity. It's a natural law. It's not
You
something
clearly,
have to.
you clearly have.
I have the
tried
choice not
hard
to
enough
jump off the tree. The
okay.
point is, my destiny's in my hands. I get to control it, and if I don't want to go help some weird flying apparition of my malnutrition, I'm not going to help him. I'm
Can
gonna.
Can I go?
Oh,
collect
sorry,
food now?
Gustav,
Yeah, food sounds good.
Okay, wait. Let me say what I need to say, and then I'll let you guys continue on your path and make your own decisions. How about that?
You have
5 minutes.
3 minutes.
Clarence,
I mean, we
is
can
calm
camp
again
here and make
anyway.
food while you explain.
That's fine. You guys
Really?
can make food and snack while I talk. At least that means I'll have a longer amount of time to speak.
Do you really want to sleep next to the crazy
We
drug-induced
already
rocker?
slept. We already slept.
Also, it's not drug-induced because Lucas is able to show you the video and it has Meloetta in it.
Yeah.
It was drug-induced. This whole situation, I'm just putting my hand over my ears and just going la 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 la.
I mean, the Porygon is sort of alive. It could have a drug effect.
Alright, so Gustav waits for you
A
guys
virus.
to get up,
Yes.
dinner for the night and get everything together. And he says, "Alright, now that you're all eating and your mouths are full so you can't keep interrupting me,
Hey, you think I can't talk
Avoid
about alcohol?
Whiffer.
to be honest, this episode is a trial and a half for me, the DM.
I'm sorry.
It honestly has been.
I hate God talking down at me.
Alright, so the main gist of this is Meloetta mentioned a statue while she was talking, and it was a statue that used to be located here. That statue is what connects this world to Meloetta's. She lives in the plane of normalcy. And that statue is more important than me as a sage. You guys don't have to accept the blessings from the gods when and if they appear to you. But if you see these statues, it is better to collect them, to keep them out of the hands of people who want to collect them for bad reasons. The whole thing is, you have a destiny, and you can choose to refuse it when you meet the person who's meant to give it to you. But if you want to do the not being a dick thing, you can collect these statues and just make sure that teamwork and team play don't get their hands on them.
So why does team play and teamwork want the statues?
Because, as Claren mentioned about the ancient myth, 18 sages gathered together can grant a wish. Yeah, a wish
Yeah,
that's...
so
a
if
wish...
they gathered all of those statues, then they would get power.
The statues themselves are the energies of the original 18 sages.
Yeah.
And so, if those are all gathered together, you can make a wish I think you can make an even stronger wish if you have all of the living stages as well.
Why am I grass type?
Just Vision Lance just kind of asking him this question over and over again.
I mean,
Do you know who the other sages are?
well, even though, like, you guys don't have to choose to go down the path, but you guys are technically 5 of the sages. The same. And while you don't have to agree with the gods and you can defy them all you want, there's still going to be opportunities in your path to do the right thing. Everything's about to change soon. And I suppose that if you guys are on the journey I think you are on, you're already trying to bring about change. So this quest from the gods is kind of a bit of the same, trying to change things for the better rather than the worse.
Only quest I'm on is to try and rearrange a few faces.
I'm just from a quest for
I'm starting to see why you're dark
Monet.
type.
You're starting to see what?
Why she's dark type.
Oh yeah, she's feisty enough to be a dark type.
And
Just kind of glare at Lucas.
Fighting type.
I don't know why
Poison.
you guys have these specific types.
But dark is dirty fighting.
I can't really determine the reasoning. Yeah, I mean, I don't.
Well, I think we all kind of see why Lucas is the electric type.
I was either electric or metal, so we already have a blacksmith, so electric was left.
And Schmidt is steel type.
Yeah.
Well, for some of you, the choice is obviously a little bit more plain to see than others, such as Clarin and Lance over here. But
What?
I don't know why your types are the way they are. Before today, I wasn't into all this occult stuff. There must be some deeper reason for Ghost and Grass, for these two than, may you guys personify your types while they, personify it, but not completely surface? I don't know. Maybe?
Well, I hope I'm not a ghost.
On an unrelated question, do you think if Bishop had been here, he would have been the grass type?
Bishop? Who?
None of your concern.
That'd be really funny. That would be really fun.
Oh, these berries are dank, man.
Was Bishop also a sage? And are they holding him hostage now?
I honestly do not know. I don't know who Bishop is.
Once
Okay.
again, none of your concern.
Yeah. It's better you don't know him.
Yeah.
In any
all right.
case, this has been a wonderful fantasy you've enlightened us on, but don't we have a fossil collecting little expedition thing that some of you may or may not have been interested in that starts today?
I mean, it's the middle of the night. I
Yeah.
have stuff to do.
We wasted half of it sleeping
Yeah.
on the ground in an amphitheater when we should have been traveling.
I mean,
Oh,
we still have to
I mean,
Feedback
we still
Pokemon
should
train
travel. I
and-
mean,
before leaving these
as-
woods. I want to
as
do
you guys
a
all finally blow Gustav off, he grabs Claren by the shoulder and walks and has an aside with him. Claren, I know you're the only one who's listening. So, I'm not telling you to force them to say yes. Meloetta was very insistent that they need to make their own choice on the matters.
I mean, I can't force them to do anything. You don't know them like I do them. And I don't know them at all.
But anyway, the main thing I need you to do, I have my own journey that Meloetta told me I needed to do. She said I need to head northward, and I'm going to be leaving my house and heading there tonight. But what you need to do, You need to go to those temples that you saw. If Meloetta is true, there's another temple on this route. You need to find a way to get your friends to head to the temple and see if you can get one of the statues.
Okay, I'll try. Also, what's up with the wig?
Oh, I'm surprised nobody else asked about it. This is the sacred item Meloetta gave me.
A wig is a secret item, and what does it do?
Lance from across the way. Bunk deal.
Well, it may seem ridiculous to all of you. He does a hair flip. Yeah, but this wig not only is able to amplify my voice with it, and one of my amplify my voice, but I'm able to turn any of my attacks into a 3 burst.
Oh, wow.
Cheating.
Yeah, any of his sonic attacks.
Yeah.
And not only that, but it looks good, and it gives me and with Meloetta's blessing, I now have my normal type of attacks pack a little bit more punch.
I
Oh,
mean,
it
it's
looks,
better than the Mohawk you had before, for sure.
Barely.
And it feels like I'm able. If depending on how I have the wig arranged, I even feel a little bit feisty, like a fighter.
Oh, I get it now. The 2 colors.
Yeah, it gives me some of Meloetta's power.
I was wondering where you grabbed that wig off.
She crafted it from in her realm and gave it to me. It's pretty sweet. I like it.
It looks good.
Thanks.
So, I think we should be on our way. So we get to the temple place thingy.
I need a few hours.
You rested.
Yeah, you don't need a few hours. I'm sorry, you don't have time, Lucas. We're going.
Well,
Yeah.
bye then.
Lucas, we kind of. What do you need hours for?
I mean, would I need to still train my Pokemons? That's one of the 2 hours.
I'm thinking.
Because theoretically the day ended.
Well, it doesn't end until you take a full rest
I think we just took a full rest.
Yeah, we just took a full rest.
at the Pokemon Center.
No, just right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
When Meloetta put you all to sleep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it went from being afternoon to like late night, so that's about 8 hours.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to just say during? You could just say like when like food was being made and we were eating.
That sounds fine.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Claren pulls
I
out.
will also train with.
Claren pulls out a tarot card and gives it to Gustav.
He takes the tarot card, looks at it, then smiles, and puts it in his pocket. Thanks. It's
in case you need to contact me. It's just one of his tarot cards, and he scribbled his phone number on it. It's nothing special.
Oh, I thought the symbol. Well, anyway, all right. Thank you. I'll make sure to put this into my phone.
DM,
Yeah.
do we get any XP from fighting?
You guys knocked out one of his Pokemon, so yeah.
How much?
What if I knocked out a trainer?
Oh yeah, you knocked out a trainer. How do you calculate if you knock out a trainer?
I don't think it counts. I don't
Yeah.
think it matters.
No. In a battle with a trainer, all experience is doubled.
I think isn't it just the experience from the trainer that's doubled? Wait.
No.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Is it?
It's been so long. How do I calculate? XP again?
Levels of...
It's the levels of the Pokemon that have been defeated and the levels of the trainers.
Alright, so I divided by the number of trainers on the team, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. And
And relevancy of the fight.
Yep.
Alright, give me a second.
if trainers involved, it's doubled, I think.
So if it's doubled, then it's, are you sure it's doubled?
I'm pretty sure. I'm looking
You
it up.
know, I think
I'll
you
look it
just
up.
count the trainer's level as double. Like a level 1 would be a level 2.
Oh, alright, that feels better to me. So, Lance and Lucas, you guys, well, everybody in the fight got Shinra, you got 2 XP from beating up Lucas, and Lance and Lucas, you guys get 13 XP for beating up Klax.
Our Pokemon get that, right? The Pokemon that we're
Yes, your
participating.
Pokemon.
Yeah, we're not doing trainer yet.
It would be insane if you guys just jumped a whole bunch of levels.
So Theodosia gets 13. Ooh, Theodosia leveled up again.
She gets
Theodosia.
15. Baby food is 20%, right?
Oh, I already calculated everything. That was after I calculated everything, Lucas.
No, baby food.
Oh yeah, baby food. That's right.
It's 20%. Okay.
So for
Oh, you went out and bought baby.
No, it's... I'm juicing up Zig so he can become useful. Because it's a problem.
Alright, so yeah, Shinra got plus 2 XP to give to Togepi.
yeah. Also, you should think about the significance multiplier.
I did. I calculated for it, but we're not allowed to put... Oh wait, that's right. Shinra, you actually got 4 XP.
Pokédex. Fuck. It's level 7. It's level 11 for a headbutt. Well. Anyways, before leaving, I need to at least talk with the babies.
Oh yeah?
He can wait, but the babies I need to talk with.
What do you need to do with the babies?
Talk with them.
Yeah, no, we've got no time for that.
Well, you guys can go. I'll catch up later.
Yeah, good luck finding us.
I'm just going to say that this happened while you were feeding them.
Mm-hmm.
And as
Okay.
everyone starts heading out, Schmidt comes back because he realized he walked the wrong direction.
Anyway, Lucas would just would tell the Ralph and Athena that he really only needs one of the two. So if they both want, if one of them wants to go away, to go back to the cave, he's gonna take him back. But if they both want to stay, it's also fine. He's gonna feed them and keep them from harm.
Roll me
Protect them.
Roll me 2 charm rolls.
Oh boy! 2d6s. No. I
You
have
did
2.
this to yourself. You did this to yourself.
I mean,
Second answer. If they just like the food, they can stay with Lance. Lance will.
Lance, do you also want to roll charm?
Fucking sure. I don't care.
no
Wait,
matter.
Did Lucas get 54 experience from that fight?
No, it's 39 plus 15. It's basic math is a problem, so I just calculate
Okay.
it in the chat.
What's the 54 for then?
By the way, Meloetta healed up your guys'
It's
Pokemon.
total experience.
Jesus Christ!
I think he means total EXP, like did the Pokemon.
Do I also roll 2 checks?
That's Zigzagoon's 54 experience.
Yeah, if you want.
This is for my food because I was cooking.
He had.
Wata. The double wata.
I mean,
cooking.
yeah.
I assisted with that. I don't know if he gets a bonus for that.
Yeah, he gets a bonus for that. I'm gonna say a +2 bonus.
All right, that is a 19 and a 14. The cooking was great. The food was amazing.
But the question is, do the Pokemon know who cooked it?
Yeah. No, they would have been outside of the Pokeball while everything was happening.
The Hatan and the Ralts look at each other for a little bit. They seem to be having a little psychic conversation with one another.
Mhm.
And the Ralts looks at you, Lucas, and begins walking towards Lance. The Hatena seems indifferent towards you, but it's not walking away.
Hmm. Well, I look at Lance and say, well, seems that she likes you. How much do we want to pay for her?
Oh my god. You're pouring out your Pokemon.
Don't you already have enough
she's
Pokemon?
Yeah, but she's still mine. I still expended time and resources to capture her.
But you said you were letting them go.
Yeah,
You're a
but not
wonderful
to you.
person.
Lucas, roll me perception.
Mm-hmm. Time to roll for 3 ones.
Do it. Roll 3 ones. I dare you.
There is one. There is one.
There's a 2 also. 1 and 2.
Yeah.
You don't notice Ralts' Pokeball floating out of your pocket.
Wait a second. Give me a second. There is also Spec. Because it's there. His perception is abysmal, but it's there. There!
Oh, Jesus.
Spec notices it.
Yeah, threaded and grabs it back.
What would be the versus check for that?
I'm just gonna say I rolled
That'd
it.
be focus. It'd be focus versus whatever threat it is, because
Yeah, like already
anything
doesn't have
involving
like a associate.
yeah, anything involving psychic tug of war would be focus.
Let me double check the threaded check. I don't think it even has a threaded.
I guess. it would be
Yeah,
like
it's.
I think athletics.
It's an AC6 status attack.
well, yeah, to hit, but like pulling something against something else.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
come
time.
on. Come on, Lucas. Just give it to him. I mean, obviously the Ralts wants to be with
If
him.
your target's
Don't-
an unwilling
don't-
Pokemon or
don't be
trainer,
such
it's
heartless.
an AC.
Heartless capitalist.
Oh,
want-
Okay.
I
oh
want
that's
to roll-
rich from the
I
pot.
want to. I want to
Okay.
roll charm against Lucas.
Go ahead and
No.
roll.
Okay. Wait, Lucas,
No.
finish before that. Finish what you were saying about.
Hmm?
Finish what you were saying about the threaded. Oh, you posted it. Thank you.
Yeah, I posted it. Like it's the last paragraph.
Roll intuition against Clarin, Lucas.
I'm just saying it's not exchanging hands without money, no matter the roll. I'm saying that before even rolling. What was that? Intuition?
Yeah. Well, at
Yeah,
least
but like,
Clarin might be able to get your price down some.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but there is no price. I just said, what? How much are you willing to pay?
I'm not buying the Pokemon.
yeah, but like threaded doesn't say what stat it would use if somebody's like pulling against threaded.
I still say it's athletics.
Yeah.
Specs athletics.
Let me see. Does he even have more than 2?
Okay.
You have enough
okay.
weight?
No, he has 1.
There's a physical like difference in here.
Okay, so how I think this would be ruled is if something is holding the whether psychic or not, you would have to, in order to pull it out, you'd have to be strong enough to pull it out of their hands, which would then be either probably beating an athletic score or focus check, depending on what they're doing of them.
I agree with that. That makes the most sense to me. So it would be Specs Athletics.
Oh boy, then I cannot succeed that.
You can't succeed against a 13?
No.
The rot seems like it's getting frustrated as it takes the Pokeball away from Spec, and it looks like it's considering just leaving altogether.
I mean, I would notice at that point.
I look toward Lucas and ask, all right, if no one was gonna buy the Pokeball, what were you gonna do with it?
I was gonna bring it back to the cave where we got there.
All right, then. I take the Pokeball and I pick up the ropes and I walk towards the cave.
You take the rods back to the grotto. The Pharaoh seed is like sleeping in the middle of it a little sadly.
All right.
Hey, Claren, you could do the same thing here now as well.
What could I do?
Maybe, I don't know, release one of the little Pokemons that we kind of,
Stole from the
Kidnapped.
nest.
Are you crazy? I love them. They're my babies.
And I call back Hatterene. Okay, so
You don't want to leave me, do you?
Oh no!
Well, you may have asked the wrong question there.
Hold on.
Do they get if it's gonna be another charm check? Does she get a bonus because they know the food they're gonna have is fucking good?
I had Claren do a charm check earlier, to see how they feel about him. The Swablu doesn't seem to want to leave, but the Hatena is a little bit indifferent.
I mean, they are both indifferent.
I'm looking at the charm rolls right now. Swablu, it was a 12. Hatena was a 9. Like, Hatena's not gonna leave unless you tell it to leave, but it's also not, like, completely enthused that it's here.
Yeah, at least it doesn't hate you, is the point. So if you keep giving it love, it'll like you.
Conditional love.
It's just your decision on what you feel like. You kind of just ran in and kidnapped babies. You specifically were the person who ran in screaming without doing anything else.
No, they're my babies. I will never give them away.
I'm
Alright, there you
not
go.
going to fight this.
Yep.
All right.
Nope.
So Lance,
I'll pick up Acubens and give her a little kiss.
that's the Hatena. It fusses some in your arms, but just kind of resigns itself.
This is my life now.
Resigned to my love. Wait a second.
By the way, Shinra, to answer your question, your guys are like right at the end of the forest.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
I have candy bars. I'm gonna feed it a candy bar. Love me.
It does not want to eat because it just ate Lance's food. Also, let me finish up the scene. Lance, you approach the Ferrothorn holding the Ralts, and what do you say to the Ferrothorn as it wakes up and sees you with the Ralts?
Hey, look, I kept the promise, kind.
The Ralts pops out of your hands and smiles as it goes up to the Ferrothorn and hugs one of its tendrils happily. And the Ferrothorn looks at you, and it does one of those things where, like at the end of Ice Age, where Manny and Sid are looking at the humans, and the human gives a respectful nod, and they give a nod back. It gives you a respectful nod.
Yeah, Lance will do a nod back, and it'll also produce a very large Tupperware of where he put all the leftovers that he made. Just leave it there, walk away.
All right. All right. Shall we get through the scene and have you guys continue on to the next area?
Yep.
On the outskirts of the, like, right as we hit the end of the forest, can I get a moment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to excuse myself from the group for a bit, go a small distance away, and I'm going to summon out my Trapinch.
Okay. We are now in a special scene of just Shinra. The Trapinch looks around and it notices it's in a much sandier area, and it seems a little bit happier.
Alright, I'll get straight to the point. I basically brought you along solely because I do not like metal things, and my Togepi does not like metal things. I used you to get through this forest. I have repaid you by giving you a cool new little ability. That said, this was sort of the business relationship we had. I'm not going to force you into a long-term relationship with somebody who did not give you a choice in the matter. That said, the offer to come with remains, and before you make a decision, I promise 3 things if you choose to come with me. The first is, I will never trade you for something more powerful. I will never get rid of you because you're weak. No matter what happens to you, no matter how you rate on the power scale, I will keep you with me. I will not throw you away. The second promise, if you go hungry, I grow hungry. You will always eat before me, and I promise you will always have food whenever I have food. Finally, the third promise. If you come with me, it's going to suck. I'm going to be a bitch and yell at you a lot. That said, I promise we will stand on the top of everybody. You will look down on all the peasants groveling at your feet. Your choice. I'm not going to force you, but if you want to come, I would be glad to have you.
I'm not going to even make you roll a charm roll for this, Shinra, because I have a nice scene in my head, and you actually were nice and descriptive on everything. The Trapinch looks at you, and it focuses on you the entire time you're speaking. It had tilted its head, so one of its eyes is looking directly in yours as you're giving it these deep promises that it can tell that you honestly and truly mean. It looks around at the beautiful sandy area it's in. It would be able to make such a fantastic home here. It looks around, and then it looks up at the sky for a minute. Do you want to roll intuition real quick, Shinra?
Nah.
It seems to look up at the sky for a good long minute, seeming to be contemplating something as it looks up at the stars, its own star-shaped eyes staring at the twinkling lights that the desert allows it to see. And it looks at you, and it gives a smile as its eyes slant in kind of an aggressive way, and it walks up to you, and it headbutts your leg happily.
Well, as long as you're not biting me, I guess that's going to be
And then it bites your hand like how James's Pokemon always bite him to show affection.
God fucking damn it. And I'm just going to start screaming and shaking it.
Yeah,
and I will return it to the Pokeball and rejoin the group.
Does anybody want to roll perception to see if you guys hear that whole thing happen? That screaming,
No.
I mean?
Nope. I don't care.
Alright.
I mean, I will. I don't care.
What do we roll?
Perception to see if you hear Shinra screaming.
I mean, I'm not being very subtle.
I don't care.
Lance heard it.
I'll walk over.
You see Shinra returning her Trapinch from her hand.
Yo, everything okay over here?
Just peachy. Start walking off in the direction of the town.
you guys begin walking, and you're walking for a good long while, kind of silent as you think things over. And you keep walking for a good long while. You're almost there. You're about 2 or 3 hours away from Helifab. Not Helifab, Dundon. When, hold on, I need to move the map. I didn't realize it was so far. Give me a second.
Mappity map, mappity map.
It's the map. It's the map. It's the map.
It's the map. Today we're going on an ocean adventure map. What?
You guys are passed by the entrance to the Rainbow Sands.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Man, they weren't kidding.
I don't envy the one that actually made this.
I made it handmade.
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't envy you.
It was a long process, but it was fun.
Yeah, I still don't envy you. I understand. I still don't envy you.
You guys are over at the left side, bottom left of the screen, and this is the entrance to the Rainbow Sands. Yeah, Lance, do you want to do a perception check since you're wandering a little bit closer to the entrance?
Yeah, sure.
And as
Let's see
always,
this go. Boot-a-boop.
zigs out.
Oh,
You're wandering a little bit closer to look at the entrance, and you notice that among the rocky outcroppings are these little, like, places of, like, rocks gathered together in disturbed earth. And you can tell that those are probably dens where Pokemon are sleeping right now.
yep. All right then. Be very careful as we approach. We should be careful.
You also notice something else, Lance. In the purple and pink streaks of the Rainbow Sands, it took a minute to notice it since it's already pretty faded. You notice a tire tread leading into the desert.
Huh.
It's so pretty. Claren is odd.
I missed the wrought wood already.
He takes out his phone and snaps pictures. He doesn't upload them. He just wants them for himself. He probably already has seen pictures of this place, but standing here and seeing it for himself for the first time.
It is gorgeous.
Is
The sand glitters in the moonlight of all shades of the rainbow. The mountains that surround this desert being made of clay that has different colors that have been worn away by the wind. And that's what makes the sand. This sand isn't just silica, it's ground up clay, basically. Schmidt
takes a handful of the sand.
Schmidt's gonna, like, put his head over the hole and try to see what's in
Oh
there.
my god.
Oh
Schmidt
god.
is suicidal.
Guys, I think Schmidt's the main character.
I mean, you need to push A on everything.
Oh crap,
You
did
never know
I
what to
forget to
find.
make a freaking character sheet? No, I do. I had this ages ago. I know I did. Give me a second. Shit.
Where is
What
it?
is gonna?
I do not.
Gonna catch him?
Hold on. Let me get up the move.
I rolled the pickup. Can I have
You have
a Burnial?
You found a paralyzed seal.
Paralyzed? Even worse.
Hold on a second. I'm so sorry that I didn't have these Pokemon prepared. I'm really sorry, guys, for the wait.
No
No,
worries.
that's fine.
All is well. Why aren't images on the sheet working anymore?
What do you mean?
Like on the smart sheet, for some reason, like all the images have just randomly broken for me.
Try to reload the page. Maybe something fucked up. I don't see I don't see the Joltix image for some reason.
Yeah, maybe the site that the Pokemon images came from. Well, no, that one is one. Yeah, it's just one. I think Google Images mean Google Sheets might just be fucking up right now.
Let's see. All right. Schmidt, you feel you stick your hand in there and you feel something moving around. What's your speed? Like your evasion?
5.
Yeah, your evasion.
Oh, evasion. 1.
You feel something, and everybody feels a little bit of nostalgia as Schmidt gets his hand bit and pulls it out, and a small little crocodile is chewing on his hand. Much as what happened to Shinra earlier, as well as in the Trapinch bits.
Yeah, I could have told you that was a bad idea.
A little sandy crocodile is on Schmidt's hand, and another one skitters out of its nest. Were any of you moving close to Schmidt when he was doing all this?
No.
I know Lance was heading towards the entrance.
I would have been kind of relatively close.
All right.
I was walking over to this green rock to like see if something happens if you hit it.
Hit what?
I don't know. I'm bored.
Rock. Your head hurts. Amazing.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that. Are you actually bored?
No. This is Lance is less bored, more just drowsy. He hasn't gotten a lot of sleep in a while.
You got a full 8 hours just now.
Yeah. He doesn't usually get 8 hours.
So, everybody who's close, who actually wants to participate in this Sandile fight, roll initiative. Oh, I forgot to roll the damage for bite. Give me a second.
Can I try telling it to get back in his hole?
It's latched. It's latched onto your hand. Hold on, let me clear the initiative. I forgot to clear it last time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Clear.
Okay. Oh. Come on.
Let's see. Let me calculate the damage that it did to Schmidt.
Let me see. Open the sheet.
$30 damage minus your defense.
That's some damage.
25. No. 20. Okay.
That's an amount of damage.
How do you make the bar? Like the non-normal way?
I just click on yourself and put the number there. If not, the GM
I mean
has
the
to
one
make
that
it.
actually fits with the sheet.
The GM has to do it.
Doing
but
it right
if he
now.
doesn't, if he doesn't save it as the default token, he has to do it every time.
I understand that, and I apologize for that.
I just keep on reminding it to you so you don't forget. If you want me to stop, just tell me.
I'll see about doing that later on.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that should be synced up with your hit points now, Schmidt.
Okay.
Also,
what's your hit points at?
40.
I'm sorry, zombie, but this hurts my eyes. It's
Turn
not
the brightness down.
No, it's not the rainbow. It's the squares. They don't match.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm, as a geologist, when he said clay and sand mixed in lines like this, but obviously artistic license.
I just tried to make it like how I imagined a Pokemon game would have rainbow sands.
Yeah, and I totally understand that.
Why did the speeds disappear?
Because he closed the.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Because it's always in the way, so you click X on it, except it X's on everyone else.
You can minimize it.
Mm-hmm.
I keep forgetting about minimizing it.
I got all my shit minimized.
Is there any way to add one to the initiative that I don't have a character sheet for?
Just click add a turn, I'm pretty sure. Add a initiative or something. It should be
Yeah, I found
either it's there or in the advanced options.
Let me check its speed.
Oh, wow, everybody's joining.
So have you guys had a good game today?
Yeah.
So far, it's all right.
Yeah.
The information dump was a bit much, but beyond that, it was fine.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I forgot to add building.
I mean, sometimes it happens. We didn't help.
Yeah, I feel like that would have gone a little bit more smoothly if I had different people.
I'm sorry, I defiant against gods.
Which makes
I feel
I'm sorry if it seemed like I was like pigeonholing you guys. You guys completely have choices in this game, and you guys aren't forced to do anything. I'm sorry if it came off like that.
No. I mean, for me, it's...
I can understand how it might have seemed like I was railroading you guys, and I'm apologized if it felt like that.
I mean, sometimes railroading is nice. If not, there is no story. I mean, it's almost impossible to just roll with random things and insert your story in the middle.
Yeah.
Wait, so everybody's taking part in this?
Except for Lance, who... Lance, roll me stealth.
Yeah, okay.
No, there it goes. It's gone here.
Oop, I keep forgetting, I'm sorry. Hold on, before we begin this fight, allow Lance to roll stealth as he's in the middle of these dens. Yeah, he's quiet enough that nothing comes out of the dens.
Thankfully.
Yes, thankfully.
Where is Lance? And is he at the end of this desert already?
Is there anything cool around the den?
Perception check. Oh, I need to get out my shiny calculator, see if there's any shinies.
Not in the battle, so let me just have this.
What all did you say? Yeah, you cut out.
Oh, 9.
Alright, yeah, you rolled perception. Okay, I can't find my dice roller to do it outside of game, so...
No.
Oh yeah, that's right, we made it to where it's 1 and, 95 and up, didn't we? Like, that worried me for a second. Anyway. Lance, you see a sandile just casually dozing, and right next, it seems to be curled up against a great ball.
Rabbit.
Yep. With psychic powers.
Mm-hmm.
Is-
Oh, I completely forgot to do a thing. Give me a second.
Roll for Theodosia
Nothing.
to psychic as well as her stealth.
Oofa doofa.
Is you're trying not to wake this thing up.
Alright, first off, the focus to just pull the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you pull.
Stealth, come on. Hey!
You, Theodosia lifts up the ball and the sandile, So that way, she can just gently separate them without the sandile even noticing, and then just gently puts the sandile back on the ground as she floats the ball over to you and says, "Here you go."
Yeah, and then I high five Theodosia, and then the battle in the corner starts.
Yes, the battle in the corner starts. Claren, you're up.
I'm up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go walk over to Shinra, and then I'm gonna channel the power of the stars through dance.
I forgot you did that. I forgot you do that.
I forgot. I keep forgetting that Claren's a dancer. Is a swift Sirtaki? I'm not pronouncing that right. I know I'm not.
I mean, it's.
And you
right.
get even higher in initiative.
Oh boy, yeah, you go first as opposed to, first.
You go up 2 combat stages on your speed stat, Claren.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You need to reroll your initiative. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
oh, Sirtaki is the great wedding dance. Is that the dance they do?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Lord. Alright, is that...
Claren Mars is speed.
We have Schmidt, the superhuman strength. Claren, the speed.
Yes.
Shinra, the
Gotta go
stealth.
fast. Gotta go
Lucas,
fast.
the
Not really.
brains.
Gotta go faster.
Did you mean did you mean Lance the stealth?
Yeah,
Because-
Lance the stealth, Lucas the brains.
Lance the kind of everything.
Well, like
A little bit of
Fantastic
everything.
Four,
Yeah, Lance is the
five.
jack of all trades.
And master of like 5.
Wait, so is the ink still in my arm?
Yes, it's still on your arm.
Okay.
Like its mouth is clamped around your hand. And it's the Sandile's turn because Claren just made himself faster.
Jack of all trades, master of 5.
Alright, the Sandile that's facing against hands is going to use, let's see, Sand Attack. That hits.
His eyes.
His eye.
The target is blinded until the end of their next turn. He's got sand in his one eye and no hands to wipe it out.
I like to think since Bildum can't emote, it hits the eye and it just it's having the great intense internal pain, putting the exact same on the side. It has no mouth, but it needs to scream.
Question:
Yes, Shinra.
Does Beldum have levitate? Is Beldum levitating?
Yes.
Oh, if it's levitating, then that does nothing. It's a ground
Oh.
type
Yeah,
attack.
that's what I was gonna say. Because that's gonna be very important based on what I do next.
Yeah,
Still ground type attack still it's a levitate speed. It's not like the levitate ability.
Oh, okay, that's unfortunate.
oh, it doesn't have the ability levitate?
No.
Then it's blinded.
Yeah.
Whatever your move you're about to do, I think if whatever move I think it's the ground source tag. Well, there's a tag for certain ground moves that shake the earth.
Ground shaper.
Affected. I think.
Ground shaper. I think Trapinch has it.
No, it's a specific tag on moves. I think Earthquake has it. It's
Okay. Ground source keyword.
I don't know, man. Just do what you.
Moves with the ground source or keyword do not have the accuracy modified by targeting in rough terrain. Blocking.
I don't know, man. It's Lucas's turn anyway.
Okay.
The Sandile on Schmidt's hand uses Rage.
Uh-oh.
That hits. Let me calculate the damage.
Okay.
18 damage to Schmidt, minus your defense.
There you go.
Alright. That's the end of the Sandile's turns. Now it's up to Lucas.
Yep. I move summon Cinderella at maximum distance. At maximum throwing distance.
Alright.
And that's it forever. I mean, theoretically not forever because I can still give it the focus order, but whatever.
I'm tagging the left Sandile, and I'm going to make a mud slap attack on it.
Alright. Go ahead and roll the attack. That hits.
Put Cinderella back up because it's 11 speed.
Oh, give me a second.
Mm-hmm. It's a very fast fish.
Alright,
Except it's out of water.
let's see. Alright, the Sandile has its accuracy lowered by 1 combat stage. And
Did this guy move before? Or
He was moving so he's closer to Lucas, so he can actually be like bit on top.
it's the one that was biting him. Okay. Well, then I should be close to him then.
Alright, give me just a second to calculate the damage from that. I'm sorry that I didn't have sheets for these guys.
No worries.
Is Mud Slap special or physical? It's physical, isn't it?
Special.
Special?
Yeah.
Alright. It looks a little bit upset by that, but not much. It didn't do a whole lot, but
That's fine.
But now that Sandile has taken its attention off of hands and is now focusing on you.
That is also fine.
Now it's up to Cinderella. You're
Okay,
you're facing the one that is on Schmidt's hand.
Yep. So she's just gonna be using the Fountain Struggle.
Alright.
Special. That should be enough.
Yep,
Water damage.
that hits. Water damage, so it's 1.5.
I'm like right here.
You get splashed
Don't
with
worry.
water, but it doesn't hurt you.
Yeah, it's a very precise water spit.
Alright, that Sandile looks very upset by that. Like, it honestly looks very, very angry. And also, Rage's effect comes into play.
Have fun dying. I love fun dying.
So now it gains +1 to its attack stat.
Oh boy. 1 extra damage.
Not quite.
No, it's
No, it's
CS.
more. I know,
Multiplicative.
I know. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's Cinderella's turn. Now it's time for Alcor the Swablu.
Go, Alcor. Sing your song and make it sleep. Hopefully.
The one I'm tagged.
The one next to Hans?
It's a burst, so I can't choose.
No, I meant, like, are you hitting the one that's next to Hans?
Is it friendly? Is it at least friendly?
It's friendly.
Thank God.
That does not hit.
Nope. But still, causes the target to become slowed and suffer -2 penalty to evasion.
Yes, it now has a -2 CS to its evasion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, is that all for Alcor?
Mm-hmm.
Schmidt, you're up.
Schmidt's gonna step right here and
It's still on your
use the
hand.
thing- yeah. and he's gonna slam his arm into the rock and say, fucking get off."
I believe that's
And-
that would be a struggle attack, I believe.
Struggle attack. Yep.
Yeah. There's struggle here. There we are. Wait.
Ooh.
Miss.
Join the club.
You're swinging your hand so wildly that it doesn't actually hit the rock.
Goddamn.
It is Trapinch's turn.
Trevor's going to move up here, and he's going to make a bulldoze attack.
Oh, jeez.
Destroy it.
That hits.
That's going to do 8 more damage than it actually says.
That is that sand isle is pulverized into the sand and it is unconscious.
Yep.
You guys have been tag teaming on.
Oh my god, it's burst 1, but thank god I'm
You're flying.
flying type.
Believe me, I took that into account.
Yeah, it is gone. Now you guys can actually help Schmidt, who's still being eaten.
He's fine.
Claren, why do you have Celebra in here?
Why shouldn't I?
You have Alcor.
Pokemon?
You have 2 Pokemon out.
Yes, but
That's
I can
that is a thing
control
that
as many
happens.
Pokemon as my focus rank.
Alright, if you say so. Then it's Celebra's turn.
I use her shift action to recall her.
Alright. Claren, Speedy Boy, it's your turn.
Wait, but that's like commanding a second.
Yeah,
You
it's
skip
just that
hand.
she was out before, so what?
You only have one Pokemon turn.
You skipped hands.
Oh, I skipped hands?
Yes, you did.
I'm so sorry, it's Hans' turn then. Is he gonna help you with the... Oh wait, remember, he is blinded.
Blinded is like a reduction accuracy, right?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah.
Does this thing being on my hand count as a grapple?
I think so? Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. I also need to find what blinded does. Let's see here. Stats.
-6 penalty to accuracy rolls.
Okay. Well, let's hope this is a decent roll. And where is... Here we go. Schmidt's gonna stick out his hands and hope this works. No. Okay, wait. The sheet's missing. Oh, it's on targeted, and that thing doesn't have a sheet, so it won't. So.
Okay, -6, that makes it a 5.
And it's vulnerable because it's grappling, so it has no evasion.
So it matches.
Yeah.
I forget, what does matching do again?
Match hits.
A match hits, then it hits.
Yeah.
So that's 31 minus its attack. I mean, its defense. Alright. And I have to tell you it's how much damage it takes because of takedown. It took 20... Oh. Well, shit. I just realized how much damage it took. You knock it down to exactly 0. That was 27. Yeah, that was 27.
As it starts to go limp, going unconscious, Schmidt's gonna fling his arm and try to throw the thing off of him.
Athletics. It goes sailing over the closest outcropping of stone. This big yellow one over here. So you guys now know
Okay, so what's in this hole?
that's the hole that the other sandile crept out of. You guys get a feeling that all these little holes are filled with sandiles. Alright, so you guys are at a crossroads right now. You can either continue right towards Dundon, or you can head north into the Rainbow Sands. And remember, you are able to backtrack if you guys do go to Dundon.
Didn't we want to hit up the fossil expedition thing?
Mhm.
Yeah, I vote for town. I need to replenish my my stuff.
Alright. I think that's a good place to end it for the night with you guys deciding to head to Dundon. Don't you all agree?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, everybody, do you want to say your goodbyes to all the lovely people out there?
Bye, everyone.
Later.
Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful night. What?
Hmm?
What'd you say?
What you talking about?
I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that, aren't I? Did anybody else understand what he said?
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, you were. I think
Definitely not.
you cut out during it.
Who?
Lee?
I didn't say anything.
Alright. Alright, everyone, this has been Pokemon Sing and Song. Have a wonderful night.